And there we are. Hello, Chad.
Greetings, programs. Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons Kill the Party Edition. We're going to be murdering everybody here today. Probably not, because you guys probably already figured out these things are slow as pond water. So they can hit hard, but they're really slow. Once you get out of them, um, their threat level kind of drops a little bit. They are very tough to punch, or not to hit, but they seem to giggle anytime you punch them with something, a knife, a sword, a spell. So right now, as we get to what is this, round 4 that we're on? You guys have been sent down here to find the vampire lord's daughter, adopted daughter. You have found her. She has some kind of glowing orb in her left hand that's like pulsing this blue color. She was at the very center with all these bone shambling, disgusting, stinky. They smell terrible, by the way. In fact, I made these myself, and I completely forgot to run them correctly last game session. Reggie and Ayuka and Sapros is undead, so he doesn't matter. But everybody that gets within 5 feet or starts within 5 feet of these got to make like a saving throw or be like, because they stink terrible. They smell like your worst sewer nightmare in a clogged toilet with burnt hair on top of it. All right, just they're terrible. All right, imagine that if you will. She has leaped out of the center after being bought some time by Mary's incredible spike growth spell. You have now dropped that spell and are now covering the retreat of your allies as Lady Sarissa has gotten free and she's running towards Farland. She is moderately wounded at this time as she's already been down here fighting for a little while. So basically, we got two battles going on down here right now. We got a Yuki and Reggie that are holding off the horde of them. Um, Reggie is at moderate. Ayuki is heavy because she's 50% in, so she don't feel too good. She's been stabbed a few times by their serrated blade claws that they have on their arms. They don't have hands; they have serrated blades made out of bone on their hands. And then we have a fight over here with your curiously undead paladin friend here, who's been down here for over 1,000 years, just kind of sitting and playing Uno with himself, apparently. And then there's a water elemental over there also going to town. The water elemental has taken a few hits, which is more like these creatures are absorbing the water into their spongy bodies. And one of them is looking pretty almost like falling apart. All that sticky, stinky, gooey shit that holds the bones together is almost completely dissolved, so it's about to fall completely apart. So that's where we are right now. As we come in on the top of round number 4, Yuki is in the center. And she's currently got a problem. So she looks at the old man who is raging, correct? If I'm looking at your token,
Yep,
you
yep,
have
yep.
all kinds of shit on here. Yep, there's your rage. So you do have a rage functionality on there right now. Um, Also, I think I turned it on for you guys. Are you guys seeing the health bars going down the right side of the tokens?
Yes.
Okay, good. So I thought those looked really slick, so I
Out
turned
out
those
of
on.
curiosity, looking at the elemental, it looks like it's still got 2 blocks of health there, but it says that he's at heavy damage. Is there something past heavy?
Yes, critical.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like the bone sham that's in front of him is currently critical if you look at it.
Oh, I
So
can't
yeah.
see that because he's in the darkness.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he is grayed out on y'all's end. Yep. Okay. Yeah, yeah. There's a guy there that's critical. So he's heavy. Anytime once you get to that 50.1% damage, it'll flip over to heavy. And
Okay.
then when it gets down to 75.1, it'll be critical. And then the next one is it'll show a big ass tombstone with your token's body laying underneath it. And you're like,
Sweet.
I'm dying. And as you make death saving throws, it'll actually show little icons of success or failure on your tokens now. So death save, fail, and it shows a little chevron, right? A 1 chevron, a 2 chevron, and then the third one is of course roll a new character. But that ain't happening today. Y'all have come too far to die. So Ayuki looks to the old man who's currently raging and focused and currently living in the past. He screams out orders to people who aren't there anymore or people who are there but are magically transformed into ghosts of the past. Who is Ayuki right now to Reggie?
Velfer. He's a
Velfer.
halfling scout.
So your halfling scout friend turns to face you and it's like, we need to get the hell out of here, Reggie. We must fall back. Fall back, Reggie.
And the person who is Shan in his head has already called for a fallback, right?
Yes, there was a person that already shouted,
I do think I remember that.
fall back. All right.
Oh,
So
yeah, and Reggie wasn't wanting to go because this is kind of fun. I got you.
it is, but there's a lot of them, and they're taking a hell of a beating from you and not seeming to go down. So, um, Ayuki, therefore, is going to use the disengage action, um, or she's going to use her bonus action disengage, and she's going to jump up on your shoulders, Reggie, and then springboard away.
He's pretty used to the tactic he'll hold still for.
So, this way, Lady Sarissa, she says as she kind of runs this way and that way. Jump. This way, and she's going to target. Oops. Hey. Don't be like that. Don't. Oh, I'm clicking the wrong thing.
I like that danger sense as a thumbs up. That's how I feel. I love
Yeah,
danger
thumbs up.
sense.
All right, Ayuki is going to target that one shambler on the way by, and she's actually going to throw a few of her throwing stars into it, which she'll never be able to recover. But she's trying to help out the boy over there. So, all right, so she's got this guy targeted. She throws her shuriken at him. First attack roll of the day. She fucking misses. Zing! Bada, zing! +7, and she misses. Something that moves at the speed of a turtle. All right, well done, girl. And she throws a second one just for shits and giggles, actually. And oh, that one actually connects. So, hoorah for her. She causes a little bit of tickle damage to that guy, and he now has a light damage on him and a little bit of blood splatter. And that's going to be the end of her turn. Dun 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 dun. Next person, Farlin. As you observe the battle from your perch, you can see that your teammates are starting to fall back in your general direction. Give me a perception check. And Gurek, you can do this as well because you're high, because you have a high up perch also. I'll
Right.
let you do this one.
Where is my perception check? Here it is. Wait. Where's the roll? Why does it look like this?
Drag the die
Plus
off
15.
your, throw it in the box.
Yay!
Gurek got 22. Nope,
Why is
you
it
didn't roll
doing
it.
that?
You didn't roll
Well,
it. Are you on the skills tab?
no, I was in the wrong tab.
There you go.
I dragged
You
my
know how
passive perception and not my actual perception. My bad.
You know why I asked that? Because I've done that 3 times myself.
Yeah.
like, oh shit. Oops. I'm on the wrong page. All right, you got a 9, 22. All right, so 9, your eyes are too focused on Ayuki because you're worried about her because she is bleeding. You can noticeably see her bleeding a little bit from places. But she's still mobile. She's running around here and she seems to be guiding y'all's new best friend, Lady Sarissa, along the side there. So that's all you see. Gruak, as you're kind of peering because you got over a 20, so you kind of see her, or at least the glow of her orb, right, as she's running along. What you notice, because you're kind of looking more at the whole battlefield rather than just one person, so you're trying to see what's going on here. You notice that as Sarissa's running towards y'all, all of the bone shamblers are turning to look at her as she runs. So even if they're under attack, they're all like looking past whoever's attacking them and looking at her.
Oh.
So that's kind of what you see, but you can't react to that. Well, you can do a free action. Be they're chasing her. You get the bottom line. You get the idea. All these creatures in here are chasing her.
All right.
You guys just got in the way, and so they decided to stab y'all a few times. Those of y'all that were up front here. So that's what you got going there. All right. So Farland, what are you doing? Bum, 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 bum.
So I saw a Yuki, right?
Yeah. Hopefully you can see her. I think you can see her coming around the corner there. She's right there.
Yeah, can I move down these stairs like here? Or is it broken? Is it fucked up?
One side of it's crushed, but the other side's
Like
available
this
still.
side?
Yeah, the left side of the stairs are intact.
I would have to like come this way and then go down, right?
If you're drawing something, I don't see it.
Oh, shit. Here.
Ah, you flipped her upside down.
I don't know how I did that. How do I draw again? It was like I'd have to come this way and then like that, right?
There you go. Yeah. I mean, you can move at an angle too if you wanted to.
Like this way?
Yep.
Okay. How do I get back to my not draw mouse?
The easiest way to do it is on the map itself. Up at the top, there's a pen and there's an eraser tool. If
Okay.
any one of them's lit, that means you're in that mode. Click it again to turn it off.
Shit. Oh, okay. I thought I erased the map. I didn't. Okay. I was like, oh no.
You're getting the hang of it.
She's gonna move down this way, and
Mhm.
just I want to make sure I don't fuck up the movement, and then that.
All right, so 30 foot of movement. You easily traverse down the old stone steps, which are still pretty solid. They do break off kind of at the end, so it's like a little 5-foot drop down into water, which couldn't be any worse than already because you're already covered in all that dirty, inky shit water from the other room.
Fucking gross.
Yeah, so you feel absolutely. It's like gritty too. Every place that stuff can get that's gritty is currently gritty on you right now. It's disgusting. You want a bath so bad. So you get to the bottom of the stairs. You get a good view of the
She
battle
also
over there.
asleep.
Yeah.
Can I'm gonna fire off a sacred flame as soon as she gets down here to, I guess, this guy?
There you go. Now, do you see the yellow crosshairs now, everybody? Did it pop up on your screens? Because it popped up on mine.
Yes, I see it then.
Okay, you see. As long as the
Like,
player
this
sees
guy.
Yeah.
This guy
Orange
right
Sandler.
here. Get this guy right here.
That sniggering motherfucker.
it. Yeah, kill that son bitch. Yeah, that one looks like it's in real bad shape. All right, hit him with your
Not
sacred
laughing
flame.
so hard now, are you?
And it should put the saving throw on top of his token, I think. Yep, there goes. He has his failure.
So he failed?
Yeah, he failed.
Okay, so I roll for damage.
So that should help you now not get so confused on pass or fail. Ooh. Oh, he takes some serious Shazam. All right.
Not so funny anymore.
He stops sniggering and he doesn't make any sound after that at all. It's like you completely ruined all the fun he was having. So he doesn't scream out in pain. In fact, anybody who's hit any of these, they don't make any sound when you like stab them, right? They're just like, whatever. But that one almost completely, a whole half of this thing's like body just slowly slides off and then falls into the water with plop, 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 plop. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's like the sewers have come to life with a mind of their own. All right, that was a successful hit. Any bonus actions you want to chunk out there? Yeah, I gotta point. I gotta point something out. You've been playing this character for years now, right?
Yes.
Off and on, right?
Yes.
I think I've only seen you cast spiritual weapon like once in your entire life.
No. I've cast it a bunch. It's just like I do rely on Sacred Flame a lot because I don't want the curse to activate.
Yeah, you're afraid of it. Yeah, and that makes sense for your character. So it's good. It's just like I was like, she has not used spiritual weapon in a long time. That's usually what every priest throws out. Every priest throws that out usually at the start of a big fight.
I tried not to use it so much, and plus I'm like kind of low on spell slots right now, so I'm like, well, people need some healing, I gotta be kind of careful.
Yeah, right now, yeah. So right now is a bad idea. You don't want to use it right now. So
at the beginning, when I joined the campaign, she used it a lot.
She did use it a few times.
You remember
yes,
that time
you
she
did.
healed somebody into a wall?
Yeah, that would be that would be Homeboy that got disintegrated. Yeah, you spiritual weaponed him right into the wall.
No.
To be fair, Farland felt really bad about that after y'all dug him out of the rock before he suffocated to death.
As well.
He didn't die.
He didn't die. He survived, but boy, was he crushed. I think he took like 8d6 crushing damage from being teleported into a solid rock. It hurt a little.
Yeah, that was Darian, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Darian.
Yeah,
it only went downhill from there. I'm carrying his old equipment.
I think
Garion's
I
retired
think
sword.
maybe he's dead now because he had brain
Yep.
damage from that spell.
No.
That sounds like it.
He had brain
No.
damage, and that's what made him do something real stupid in that dragon nest. So, yep. All right. If you are done, pass your turn to the Bone Shambler number 3.
Oh shit! Where's the turner shit again?
It's on the combat tracker next to the queen chess piece. 2 double arrows pointing right, lower left
yeah,
hand corner.
that's the lower left hand corner.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't fucking see it.
How can you not see it? It's right there. Next actor.
I legitimately don't see it. Where the fuck is it?
It's on the combat tracker in the lower
I
left.
don't have the combat tracker up, Caddy. I don't see it.
Why don't you have a combat tracker up? You're in
Because
combat.
well, it's not up for me.
Well, go to menus and click on combat tracker. And that should pop it up for you.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah, I was like, don't tell me it's broken on your end. No, what's broken? Bone Shambler number 3. Bone Shambler number 3. Where the hell is Bone Shambler number 3? Is he dead? Did I kill him?
Hey, I'm gonna hit a button, and I don't know what it's gonna do, but I'm gonna hit the button anyway.
Why are you hitting buttons? You can't hit buttons.
Okay, that's all I wanted to say.
Choose your class in note.
It's the button that's been beside extra attack this whole time, and I've been afraid to hit it.
We are not voting for you for president.
Dude,
What does
I
this
didn't
button
want to
do?
screw shit up.
What
I
does this button
waited.
do? All right, so we got a Bone Shambler like shambles over here to you, Reggie. He takes the place of where your little halfling friend used to be, and it comes up
Give
and
Papa a hug.
it throws its arm blades at you and tries to chop your mustache off because that's rude.
What the fuck? Why you gotta go for the mustache, man? What the hell? Go for like genitals or something non-personal.
Damn, bro.
Gotta go for mustache. What the fuck?
I mean, I know you don't use that stuff anymore. Oh shit, he actually pounded you.
Wait,
Pounded you hard.
phrasing.
Phrasing. And he does max damage with that. You partially resisted though, down to 5. That was the left hand. Here comes the right hand. What did the left hand say to the right hand? Smack! Cold-blooded. It misses. You knock it away from you before it can do any serious damage, and he is done. Mary.
All right.
Reggie is surrounded or about to be surrounded by a bunch of shitty, stinky bone creatures.
And I'm gonna try and help him out with that.
Oh, by the way, if y'all didn't notice, I turned off hidden rolls, so now y'all can see everything I'm doing. So you know I'm not cheating.
Neat.
I don't
We
care.
never doubted you.
I still have my own dice. I turned on Dice Tower too for me. So if I do need to hide something from you, I can drop the dice into the tower.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember if we figured out how easy or hard these guys are to hit. Whatever.
They're pretty easy to. They're not hard.
Surely
to hit.
they. Oh no, that was the roper thing was incredibly hard to hit.
Yeah, well, I had that 20 armor class on it.
Yeah, these are the ones with shit tons of.
Well, I mean, if Mary rolls,
if I roll a 5,
you know, you're trying not to hit Reggie as he's over there flowing
Yeah.
around, much like a roper beast.
or a
A
4. Okay.
4 is a little better, getting
Oh,
worse.
my God.
2 arrows smack into the walls, and one of them goes off into the darkness, never to be seen. You're quite disappointed with yourself, and you're wondering, what the hell am I doing? Why am I missing so much lately? You may need to see a doctor.
Yeah.
Maybe you got carpal tunnel in your wrists.
Just gonna throw this out there. She keeps making the rolls and missing as you're describing Reggie. I'm just saying, maybe she's distracted.
Oh, are you saying there might be a little bit of romance
just
going on
saying.
here? Who knew?
It's the
Ooh.
mustache.
All right, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Another Bone Shambler shows up next to you, Reggie. Is he visible to you? Yes, he is.
Yes.
He has a green eyeball. All right,
He has
well,
like a blue ring. Does that just mean it's currently him?
that's him. He's the active
cool.
target, or he's the active player. So yeah. So you should never be confused about who's going again. Reggie, same dance as last time. 2 blade claws coming at your face. Here's the left hand. Oh,
Ooh, crit it up.
sorry, sir. I didn't mean to do that, but there it is. Hey, double ones.
Oh, yay.
Woo!
What a wonderful crit.
Oh, that was a wonderful crit. You do feel a sharp sting in your right thigh, but you shake it off like it ain't nothing but a thing. Here comes the right claw to your face, sir.
Yeah, I'm
Aw,
digging this.
I thought I was gonna get you. I'm not just get you. Okay, he missed you, and that's all he can do. Da 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 dum! Another bone shambler. He's gonna have trouble getting up there. So let's see here. 25, and that's it. That's all he can do. Da, 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 da. Bone shambler number 1 really wants to have a word with you, Reggie. He is very disappointed in you.
Caddy,
1, 2, yes.
I moved the map and now everything's dark. Like the lighting died.
What
Um,
do you mean you move the map?
I clicked with the middle mouse button like we absolutely have to and absolutely do not want to do.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
And here, I'll just
Oh,
screenshot
oh,
it.
oh, oh, is your token no longer selected?
I don't know how I would more select my token than
No,
I
if you clicked
already
off of
have.
it, if you clicked off it on accident and you don't have any tokens selected, then you're going to see a black screen. Do you at least see your token in a black
Yes,
space?
yes, yes. I see
Okay,
my
yeah.
token.
Yeah. Just left click on your token again and it should show you hopefully light sources in the room that you can see.
Negative.
Okay, I'm clicking on you. I don't know why it did that to you,
There
sir.
it is.
And the game is just like, oh, he's old. It's a heart attack. He's
Yeah.
dead.
Why?
There it is.
What is with your vision?
I don't know. Do you think maybe something killed my torch?
I'm gonna go with
see.
yes because I don't see any light where you are either.
No, I see my entry
Oh,
on the tracker says torch.
it may
Maybe
be
just reapply.
Uh,
broken. Hang on a second. Let me figure
Reggie's
you.
token is no longer in his space for me.
Oh,
Yeah,
be
same.
right back. Food is here.
Oh no, he's been
Reggie,
banished
you
to the
have been
Shadow Realm.
transported to a. Yup.
You did fall in a hole.
He has moved on my screen 1 inch.
Is he on a
Let me
different layer or something? Or layer is a thing here?
No, the map's locked. You guys are tokens. Let me delete your torch, and I'm gonna reapply your torch for you. Doodle-doo. He is on my screen. He's exactly where he's supposed to be. Apply torch to Reggie. He's got a new torch.
Yeah, he's
No.
just not there anymore.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Well, you know
I
what?
mean,
He's here on my screen, and that's all that really matters because I'm stabbing him in the back.
on my screen.
They have flanked you, Reggie. They now have advantage.
I also don't understand, like on that screenshot, the enemies you can see, because you're literally like
Yeah.
there's one on
Yeah.
both or 3 sides of you.
Yeah, it's a fucking weird world we live in, man.
Well, the screenshot I sent. Remember, I'm the dungeon master. I can see everything, regardless of what the lighting conditions are in the room. This whole map is just weird on lighting. I must have done something
Yeah.
horribly wrong when I was putting up the walls on this thing.
I
Right, but
blame
like
Larry.
I could see him before, and now he's just not in that space anymore.
Yeah,
In
same
fact,
for
let me
me.
see. Close all your maps and try again.
Yeah, actually,
Uh,
that's a good idea for me. Can you re-invite me to that map?
I will indeed. Here's a re-invite,
Nope,
everybody.
he is still gone.
Well,
Okay, the button that triggered it was middle mouse. Is there anything that could have been?
no. Nope, not that I'm aware of. On my screen, you haven't moved at all. But I am going to get rid of one problem for you guys real quick. Oh, now you're moving. So there you go. You
Yeah.
moved.
Oh,
Did anyone
I see
see
your
me?
token.
Gruak does not, but
No.
that's cool.
Well, you know what? I'm about to solve this problem here in a second because I'm tired of y'all saying, I can't see this. I can't see that. So give me a second.
Aw.
Yeah, but I
I'm gonna
probably
go-
should haven't seen him anyways because it's behind that wall. And there's still that one monster that I still can see and shouldn't. That's in the complete shadow of that wall.
Visible to all, visible to all. I don't want visible to all. I want you to unlock, throw it in the trash, trash it, and trash it. And then there's walls. Walls off. Now, y'all should be able to see the entire map
Yeah.
without
I mean,
anything
you
blocking
say
your view.
that.
So I'm not sure what's going on here. Here, Caddy, take a look at this.
The sooner we get off
This
the
one.
map, the sooner my sanity will be intact.
Yeah, I see everything but Reggie.
I just started streaming in Discord. If you want to take a quick look, because I don't understand what's happening. There's just this
Me neither.
weird like curve of blackness that like
I'm just gonna say, guys,
ignores.
when
It
you're
just
doing
ignores where all the light sources are. Like
I don't know.
this right here. You see this?
Yeah.
What is that? There's nothing there to create that.
There shouldn't be. You know what? It may have been when I was fucking around with the darkness spell. That might be the darkness circle that I cast. Because it looks like it's the size and the shape of a darkness square and it would block your line of sight through it.
Can you remove it?
Well, you know about that.
Oh, I found it. I bet you
You found-
that's it.
Where is it? What did you find?
That token that's right dead center has a fog cloud effect on it.
Yes, that's it. You found him. Who is that? Find him on combat tracker.
Pleasantly
Let's
barrel
see.
chested.
Find him on combat tracker. He is generating a nightmare. Barrel chested. There it is. I forgot to remove it. Yep, he's got the fog cloud on him. Delete that shit. Hallelujah!
oh,
Hallelujah! Hallelujah!
Now it makes
There
sense.
we go.
I win.
Now you win. You win the whole internets, bro. You win the entire internets. All right, stop.
Oh, and there are many more monsters.
Yes, there's quite a few coming that way. So, roar! Anyway, so now because I
holy shit,
dropped all
there's
the
one
walls,
behind me.
they're everywhere. So, before you take shots, be sure you ask me if you can see it because now you know the walls are now gone. So, what was I doing with my life? I was stabbing Reggie in the ass, and I finish that? I only stabbed you once, and I missed. Okay, so I'm stabbing you again, sir, with my secondary.
Yeah,
Lit.
thankfully it was the lightest tickle of a crit ever.
And he misses again. So Reggie still, you know what? You're an old man, but you got them moves like Jagger still, sir. That is all he's gonna do. So
Yep.
Reggie, you have felt a lot of little stings, pricks, and tickles, but you're fighting like a lion on crack, or cocaine bear.
It's Cocaine Bear right now.
It's cocaine. We just saw that movie and laughed our asses off through the whole thing. I don't know if we were supposed to laugh through the whole thing, but we did. It was freaking hilarious.
Reggie behaves as if, in his mind, he is Cocaine Bear, but he looks like an old man.
I feel like he does also look like Cocaine Bear, to be fair.
I would like that.
All right, sir, what you doing now? What you
The
gonna do
last
now?
thing to lightly tickle him and annoy him, he's going to wheel around on it like it has made the worst decision in its whole fucking life, because it has.
So the guy to the north.
Yep.
All right, he's got light damage on him right now.
What weapon was Reggie? Reggie wasn't using a weapon. He had his torch out, right?
I think it was torch out and well, previously I don't think you said you sheathed it, so you have the broken blade in your hand, aka the short sword.
Ah, yeah. Let me grab that real quick.
The long sword that identifies as a short sword.
Yeah, you've got to respect that, sir.
I do.
Where is it? There it is. I've had to resort to using equipped and whatnot in this system in order to narrow some of this stuff down. There we go. Broken
Yes.
bladed sword.
Because you're
Oh,
insane.
fuck my dick.
You stab yourself in your carotid artery and start to bleed profusely, sir.
Yes.
Be glad I don't have that turned on.
Oh, I am.
There are critical fumble and critical hit tables in here, and they're quite spectacular in what they can and can't do.
Missing that, Reggie will get frustrated and just beast kick this guy in the chest for his second attack, or at least attempt to. Oh god, did I throw it too hard? Fuck you. Fuck you. There we go. I've lightly rolled the god. There we go.
There you go. Hey, it may have hit. Did you target somebody with that?
No!
No.
All of this, no.
So here you don't have to do shit because I'm the DM, so I can drag your thing onto him, and it'll be like that's
Thank
a
you.
hit. Then I can drag your damage onto him and be like that's a hit. So there you go. All right, so
Appreciate
you
that.
kick the guy in the chest. As your foot connects to his chest, there's this spongy sucking sound as your foot half sinks into his belly.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, it's like stepping in dog poop on your porch. It's not good.
Reggie attacked with unarmed, so it triggers
Mhm.
Tavern Brawler. He's going to try to grapple this guy by the face. Boink. And
Which
I have
one?
him selected.
He's got like 6.
It doesn't matter which one, as long as it connected to a neck.
All right, everything got rolled automated there. He failed to get
Oh
you,
my
and
God.
you're grabbing him by one of his skulls.
Yeah, like a bowling ball.
A finger in each socket and one through the mouth.
Yep. Reggie's going to try to spin him as Reggie steps to here, and he's going to try to move this guy in between him and the other bad guys. It is up to you as to whether or not Reggie is capable of that, because 5e does not cover that in the rules.
All right, hang on. Explain that again, because what I was thinking is all the opportunity of attacks that are about to hit you in the back if you move
Yes.
there.
Oh, absolutely, yes. No, that
Okay,
is
so what do you want to do?
absolutely going to happen.
What do you
3
want to
attacks
do?
of opportunity. He's stepping diagonally, and he's going to swing this guy by his face around behind him, so that he essentially puts the guy in the space he was in, and he moves 5 feet diagonal. As he
Oh,
is.
so you want to go this way and then
Yes.
make this guy go here.
Yeza.
Okay. Easily done because
Go
you have him
ahead and
grappled.
take your pitiful
Oh,
attacks of opportunity.
I'm gonna hit you with 4 of these, sir. 4 attacks incoming. Here you go. Are you ready? You ready?
Let's
I'm
do it.
about to give you some Reggie love. Here we go. 1 attack. Miss.
Oh, thank goodness.
And I'll just use the same guy over and over again here. So fine. So the second guy does get a thwack on you as you move. Max damage reduced to 5. Opportunity attack number 4 is a hit also on you, Sir Reginald. That one doesn't sting quite as bad. You are at the heavy part, so you are starting to actually show bleeding on your body now. So you are cut and stabbed, and you're leaking fluids, and that's mixing with their fluids, and that's probably just not healthy.
That's just a UTI waiting to happen, though.
And then the 4th guy misses you, Sir Reginald, and then I'm going to go back up to you real quick, so don't hold your breath there. Okay, sir. And what are you doing to finish off your turn? Is that it for you?
Well, I've already taken the attacks of opportunity. I
Mhm.
might as well move to here. I will either drag this poor bastard with me or leave him there. It is up to you. I would prefer to drag him with me.
So I'm going to say, because you're trying to move him with you, he is going to resist you. So this will be just strength versus strength. Another
Sounds
grapple
fine.
check, basically. But if you fail this one, you don't let go of him. You just can't move him. You have
There's
to
a
let go
huge
of him.
difference between strength check and grapple check.
Well, he's already grappled, so this is just your strength. You're just trying to
Sounds good.
yank him here. So,
I do have advantage on strength stuff.
yes, you do, sir. And I have. He's pretty ballsy. He's pretty balls to the wall here. Let me roll my shit. Oh, you got him by
Thank
1.
goodness.
So you drag him. So
Okay, good.
you go there. You want to drag him diagonally or
Yep.
over to the side there?
No, that'll be good right there.
Okay. All right, Gruak.
Woohoo!
Lady Farland goes into superhero mode and starts running down the stairs, hurling sacred flames. What are you doing?
Groak did keep Father safe, so I follow.
Dun, dun, dun. Give me your path, good sir. 10, 25. Approved.
And I tell the elemental to hit it again.
Hit it like you own it, or something similar. And he's a multi-attacker, isn't he? Yes, he is. So I don't think I dragged this guy out correctly because he's supposed to have your What's your proficiency should be 3. What's your wisdom?
Wisdom. 16 plus 3.
Is plus 2. Is this plus 3? All
Yeah.
right. So this guy is supposed to have a plus 6 to hit. So I will modify that down here. Boop. There we go. And I will throw hands. First things first, he is throwing his hands. He is doing a slam attack on that thing that Farland basically cut in half here. Oh, get wrecked, bitch. Get wrecked. All right. He gets slammed into the ground. That's gonna be this guy right here. Times 2. Boom. He crushes it. Whatever
Yay.
gunky shit was left disperses and all the bones clatter into the water with plop, 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 plop sounds. Look at his little dead demon horns on his head. Isn't that cute?
And that's the first time in a combat I killed the first one.
It's about time. It's about time you did something, damn druid. All right, your elemental has destroyed a dude. That was he has multi attack, so he gets another attack. I assume there's actually 2 targets here. I got one guy that's hidden. Hang on a second. Find him on the combat tracker, please. Shambler number 6. There's
The
a Shambler
blocky
number
one,
6.
the Minecraft version.
Yeah, this one sizzles as it walks next to your guy. All right, so there you go. So there's those 2 guys there. So which one would you like his second attack to go after?
The one on the bottom.
Oh. That elemental is a bottom. Is that what you're trying to tell me? All right.
Always pound the one on bottom.
All right, here we go, sir. A slam attack on the one on the bottom. All right, here he goes. Look at that bullshit.
Wow.
Oh, 2 in a row. I must be hacking the game now. All right. He hits it. Not as good as it could be. He only causes light damage to it, unfortunately. And that's it for your elemental, unless you want him to move somewhere. He's too busy
Yeah, that's
having fun
the
right now.
general vibe of falling back.
He's just beating dudes to death. He's having a blast. All right.
What's,
you want him to fall back?
what's the... Oh, I can open it. Right. Then I can see. What's the moving speed?
Moving speed of an elemental is something. If it actually shows
40
up. 40
feet.
feet. 40 feet, and he can swim 40 feet too. And since he is standing in water right now, by the way, he can swim through that just as easily as anything else.
Then I want him to go... Can he fit there in that square?
No, he's too big. I mean, he is water, though, technically. He could flow around the wall.
Sure.
Is that where you want him? No matter which way he goes, he's going to get attacked of opportunity as he moves away from those 2 shamblers. All right, he's moving. I'll get him over here, and then I'm going to toss some stuff at him real quick.
You've seen Reggie getting hit by these guys. They're not going to hurt him.
Yeah, he'll be perfectly fine. I mean, the fact that the water elemental's half dead already, that doesn't mean nothing, though.
So is Reggie.
Stop getting hit.
Reggie's fine. All right, let's see.
When is Reggie not half dead?
I know, right?
It just let the water elemental help the alcohol and the elemental.
Water elemental did take a hit to the booty juice, and then the second bone shambler. He's got booty juice, dude. He's made out of booty juice. All right, the second one is... Listen, I've been watching too many mockumentaries lately about rap music. You're just gonna have to deal with it. That's it. Done. Pass your turn, sir. You're out of here. You're finished.
You're
finished permanently. And we already did your elemental, so we'll move on. Sarissa. She took note. Let's see. Hang on. Sarissa, give me your character sheet. Open your character sheet, girl. I need to see your perception. I'm gonna do a perception check here real quick for her. If I can D&D. I know how to D&D. Shut up. I know what I'm doing. Okay, 18. Why didn't that show on the thing? Well, I rolled an 18, so good enough. All right. She did notice that sacred flame, so she's like, "Oh, there's a priest down here." Bump, bump. She's gonna take the dash action. Nope, she's not gonna take the dash action there though. She's gonna move this way. She doesn't want to get bone shambled. Let me see if she's got anything she can do as she does a drive-by shooting here. Can she do a drive-by shooting? I think she can. Too far. Oh, yes, she can. Yes, she can, and she's going to. All right. She will target. Clear all targets. New target. That one that Parnas is doing. A purple bolt of electricity shoots from her fingertips as she makes a hand gesture. She casts Witch Bolt and tries to lightning the hell out of whatever the hell that thing is. She hits it with an attack. And it misses terribly. She sucks at life. She's moving on. So as she runs up to you, Farland,
Mm-hmm.
she's got this orb in her hand, right? In her left hand, it's all glowing blue and everything. And she kind of holds it up. and
the blue light didn't move with her.
Yeah, it's not on her token. It's on the map. Here, let me move that real quick. Light sources. Active light sources. Choose. Oh, I added an. Oh, Jesus Christ! I'm adding light sources. That is not what I intended to do. Get rid of all that. I wanted to select a light source, please. Thank you. There we go. It moves with her. Yay! Okay. Next time I'll attach it to her token. Remember, I made this map like months ago. So yeah, I know a lot more now than I did then. So she runs up to you holding up the orb and she claims to you, it's like, "You're a priestess. I need your help. I can't let go of this damn orb. It's stuck to my hand. Do you have any divine magic to remove
She
cursed items?"
kind of gives a puzzling look. I think we're going to have to take care of everything first before I'm able to remove it.
She kind of looks back over her shoulder and looks back up at y'all. "Are you skilled enough to handle everything in this chamber?"
Let us hope.
"Very well then." She turns and prepares herself for battle, weapon in hand. The one that doesn't have a blue glowy orb in it. All right.
It's not my turn, but can I say something to that conversation?
As long as it's one sentence, it's a free action to do a short sentence.
Rorak, think, monster, follow, orb.
She's like, "Yes, you're correct, sir. They are certainly after me," which
Where the hell are you going?
that one ignores you as it walks around you. All right.
I'll take
He
that
doesn't.
attack of opportunity.
Yeah, there is no attack of opportunity, sir. He hasn't left your square of threat. That's as far as he can go.
Wait.
He can't go any further.
5e. Does he have to stay within my threat, or is it each square?
Depends. Do you have reach beyond 5 feet?
No.
So you can only
I think
attack a
I'm
guy if he's
conflating
leaving
it
your
with
threat.
3. Yeah,
If
you're right.
he has to leave your threat.
Yep.
He doesn't provoke you when he enters it.
Well, I still hate him. Let him know
Well,
that.
hey, he doesn't attack you at least, so that's something. This one does shamble over here. I gotta do a roll real quick. Hang on a second. That one fails, so it ignores Sir Parnas and it starts walking away. Sir Parnas is like, "Oh no, you don't!" He does a melee attack here with his shining weapon of death. Maybe. If I could find his shiny weapon of death. Sir, where is your shiny weapon of death? There it is, longsword. All right.
Hopefully it's in his hand.
It is in his hand. I just had to find it on his character sheet. He does deal some tasty, tasty damage. So he does.
Rock and stone.
True.
True that.
New season soon.
All right.
Oh yeah, man.
He hits it, cuts it deeply. However, he doesn't enact his secondary attack. Or rather, this creature ignores it because they are immune to necrotic damage. So nothing. Nothing happens. All right, that's it for his turn. That's as far as that guy. Well, hang on. He went 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So he does manage to shamble over, but oh, he can attack, so because he shambled over. All right, he's going to attack Lady Sarissa with all of his bony might. So he throws out his 2 claws at her. Claw number 1 strikes her, but only does 1 point of damage. But it's enough to cause her to start bleeding. He throws out his 2nd claw, also hits. Jesus, woman, what is your armor class? 2? What did I give you? You are wearing your body armor, right? Let me double check her. Let me make sure I actually equipped her body armor and she's not got like an armor class of 3. Nope, she is wearing her armor. She's just wearing leather, that's why. Yep, she is equipped. So that is correct. She has an armor class of 15, so it has struck her twice. Da 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 da. Oh, that one hurt. Ah! So, much to your horror, Farland and Gruak, you see the bone creature's right claw, and these things are like almost 2 feet long. You see it go right through her midsection, and you actually see a tip of it come out of her back. Blood everywhere. That hurt. And he's done.
No.
This bone shambler, he's got a ways to go. So he'll go 5. Wait a minute. Where am I at?
You're moving.
Who am I moving?
The
I'm moving her.
vampire.
I have her selected. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's as far as he can go. All right. Bone shambler number 4. 1, 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's as far as he can go. Boop, 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 boom. The stocky one. Let's see, Reggie.
Reggie has turned his back to stare at this motherfucker who walked by him. It's about to ruin that guy's day.
This one is actually focused on you, sir. So as your back's turned to him, this guy throws his claws into your spine. He misses with the first one. And the second one. Reggie, you're lucky this time around. This guy also has to roll.
Hey guys, I'm starting to get real nervous for Reggie. It's bad.
If you can get out of there, I can cover a retreat.
This one is more interested. So this one attacks his lordship, who parries it out of the way.
I'm thinking maybe we run.
I don't know that I can outrun them. It's going to be attacks of opportunity the whole way, or I just run.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Can't you just go like
disengage and run? Well, I mean, that would still be a bunch of attacks of opportunity unless he disengages.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, I know what I'll do.
It would be less than going this way, right?
Also,
I'll just kill them all.
If you move right through the elemental.
There we go. And yeah, going through the elemental is probably my best bet. Through elemental, grab Velfer on my way through, then chuck him up the stairs, grab Shan, and start dragging her.
All right, Sir Panos rolls
because
an
if we
automatic
can
fail.
Get to the stairs, we can at least, defend at the top of the stairs. And then I can throw another spike growth down to cover the space in between where they are now and the stairs.
Yeah, we got this.
All right. So Sir Panos, the undead paladin, does a flurry of longsword maneuvers and causes quite considerable damage to the one that he's in front of. That is all he's going to do this turn. At the top of the drop, Ayuki's here, and she sees that the person y'all are supposed to be rescuing is now currently under attack. So she runs over. Ah!
She's fine.
She draws forth her katana blade. God help us all. And she will try to stab it in the back. Oh my God, she actually hit it. It's a miracle of science. She is hitting this thing also with a level 5 backstab, and she lets it rip. Katana blade. Boom. She takes a huge chunk of it. Stinky crap flying everywhere, trying to get its attention. And she's just going to stay put there and try to well away on it on her next turn as well. Lady Farland, the person your quest objective is currently critically injured.
Ugh.
What do you do?
Shit. There's a lot of shit I need to do.
At this point, I definitely think I am actively shouting, retreat, back up the stairs, fall back.
She will. Fuck. What to do here?
I'd like to point out that I could have blocked that damage from Sarissa, but she's 35 feet away, and she needed to be 30 feet away.
Well, she's running. She's got a bunch of IRS tax agents chasing her. They want her to pay her taxes.
That's rough.
She hasn't paid him in 1,000 years.
She's, if this is okay, like as a free action, she's gonna say, "Please, run up the stairs. I have an idea." And she's going to. Can she drag? Sorry, I didn't mean to click that movement. My bad. Sorry. Can she drag Sarissa away from the Bone Shambler?
You may do so. She would be a willing participant, so she won't resist against you. But as you are dragging her, your movement will be reduced to half.
Can I assist for the full movement?
For the full movement? Well, what are you doing?
Double the feet.
You dragging Farland while she's dragging Sarissa?
Yes.
We were
Or are
doing...
you gonna?
Yeah, Congo line.
Yeah.
Play the start the music.
Yeah. Benevolent Dungeon Master or asshole Dungeon Master? Let's see. What should we do?
Oh, well, don't start being benevolent now.
Wait a minute. Are you saying I've always been an asshole? You hurt my feelings if I had any. All right. Yes, you can actually grab her and drag her with you. It would be half movement. Gruak, you are in an awkward position because you're not actually dragging her because you're too far away.
Yeah.
But you can pull on Farland, so I'll say half movement plus an additional 10 feet because I'm happy like that.
Dear God, please tell me he sees her dragging this girl up the stairs and he lifts Farland by the waist as she's dragging this woman and he just walks backwards with her. I'm helping.
I am helping. All right, where are you going to move to? Half movement, so you got 15 feet of movement plus an additional 10. So,
oh, she's gonna stay put after she or am I dragging her up the stairs?
Well, you said you want to grab her and drag her up the stairs, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
So if you're dragging her, yeah, she's gonna slow you down. So, but she doesn't resist as you yank her up. However, that guy has an attack of opportunity available to him. I'm going to give him disadvantage, though. You know why? Because I'm a benevolent dungeon master. And Ayuki's all up in his face, currently chopping one of his arms off. So, Let's see. Attack of opportunity with Bone Shambler, Bone Blade with disadvantage. Miss and a miss. So she is safe. It's Bone Claw hits the step right by her foot, sending chunks of rock everywhere, but she doesn't get hit. So that's 10 feet. You can keep dragging her up because Gruak's helping you.
I
Gave the help
move
action.
through her to stand in front of her.
Are you going to drop her there and then move back in?
Yeah,
Okay.
like here.
There you go. Done. All right. So that's a movement action. Any spells? Any bonus action?
Let's see.
Sacred Ultimate Nuclear Flame, the upgraded version.
Hadouken.
Hadouken.
Now the problem is I can't really heal her because I'm pretty sure she counts as undead, and I don't want to blast her with fucking holy healing. So I'm kind of
Well,
like just like,
well, no. Remember, y'all asked her if she was the daughter. You said adopted, and y'all did ask. You found out that she's not undead. She's a ghoul. She's a ghoul, but she's not undead.
Yeah, but that's still like,
Yeah, she won't take any damage from radiant type stuff.
Can I?
She's a person that's got vampire blood in her that's been transfused into her, but it's not her blood. It just makes her superhuman.
Do Tarnished Divine Power? That's an action, right? Or is it just a? It's just a thing.
What are you trying to do?
Just get another spell slot back.
Oh, okay. So you want to use your channel divinity, harness divine power.
Yes.
And yes, so that's an action. And all you have to do is expend one version of it. So put a little checkbox in one of those two dots that's next to it to show that you spin it once, and you'll notice that all the other ones dotted up also. And then go up to your spell slots and choose which spell slot you would like to free up. Let me make sure. You utter a prayer, regain one expended spell slot of the level which can be no higher than half your proficiency bonus rounded up. So your proficiency bonus is 3 right now, right? So you can get a level 1 or level 2 spell slot back.
Okay.
And there you go. All right. Is that the end for you?
That's an action, right?
That was an action, yes.
Okay. Yeah. Then that's it. Where is the thing?
And it was a good one, because that's what I was thinking to myself. I go, she should use Channel Divinity. She should get back some of her spell slots as quickly as possible. All right, fantastic. Bone Shambler number 3 is somewhere around here. Why am I missing you? And why are you not? Oh, because he's hidden. That's why I can't see him. Oops, he's hidden. Unhide him. There we go. That's why he didn't have a targeting rectangle around him. He was hidden. All right. Roar! Oh, he has to do the check to see if he wants to kill Reggie or if he wants to kill Sarissa. And he likes you, Reggie.
Yeah.
He likes you, Reggie. He's coming up. Roar! You're a delicious flesh. They haven't had any of that stuff down here in a while. Oh, he breaks his bone claw in your chest.
I give it the bag of dicks it can suck.
And then with the second claw, it brings that swapping down and it returns the bag of dicks to you because it doesn't like them.
Damn it!
And it stabs you for max damage, reduced to 5.
Regifting is disgusting.
And he is done. Mary, Reggie is absolutely getting obliterated right now.
Can I delay my turn until after Reggie escapes?
Yeah, well, you can ready an action, aka delay. So what's the trigger?
Oh, I mean, I want to like pull myself out of initiative and go after Reggie.
Oh, you want to go after
Like
Reggie?
I want to wait for my entire turn. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. I'm gonna shift your initiative score down to whatever.
Yep.
All right. So you're holding? All right. So you hold. All right. Pass on then, sir. Pass on. Good turn.
And hopefully there's not too many enemies between the two of us. I don't remember.
Yeah,
well, we'll see.
I will tell you right now, everything that's on this map trying to kill you is now visible. So you are good to go. Bold
Well, I just
Saunter.
like the combat tracker is not in order.
Yes.
That's
goes
all I mean.
our
Like,
entire
the
party
enemies
and
are
then
not.
all of the enemies.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we don't have
And we don't
numbers.
see their initiatives.
This one comes around and decides it wants to slurp up all that water in that that elemental. It looks delicious, so he starts swiping away at the. He's swiping at the elemental. The elemental does take a hit. It takes more. It shrinks a little bit more. And then the second bone claw comes around, also a hit. And the elemental shrinks a little more. And it disintegrates with a splash of water. Now, Reggie, it feels actually kind of good. This cold water just suddenly, that's, spinning in a vortex next to you, just disintegrates and all that water goes flying everywhere. Some of the blood that's on you gets washed off by it. It's refreshing.
DM, do you mind if I do something before you kill him off completely?
Is that are you gonna send me like $20 in the mail?
No, but I'd like to block
Okay.
2d6 damage to him.
Oh, you would like to react?
Yes.
Well, sir, you know how to do that now. You need to target him, the guy who just died, and then you click on the negative 1d, 2d. I think that's how that works. We're about to find out. At the very least, I can manually edit him.
I'm not seeing it. Hold on, let me see if it's in another thing. Features, Spirit Shield, there it is.
He's found it.
All right, minus 2d6.
I believe so. Is it a self spell? Does it got self in brackets?
No, that one does not. Neither of them do.
Okay, good. So target his ass.
All right, I did. And I click the thing.
Okay.
I have no idea what it rolled, just so you're aware.
It didn't actually do a roll.
Oh, okay.
Why didn't it do a roll?
Probably because we're misinterpreting what
Oh,
that one does.
you were supposed to add it to him before I damaged him. So
I'm
we've
going to
already
go ahead
done
and
that
roll
roll.
2d6.
Yeah, just throw 2d6 for me right now.
Sweet.
9
And
points.
sorry, I'm still getting used to this one. As a matter of fact, the manifestation this time is a full-on glowing, luminous, younger version of Reggie, who straight up steps in the way and strong arms the attack out of the way and absorbs a bit of it.
There you go,
before
good
fading
sir.
back into the ether.
Just before the fatal blow strikes the water elemental, Reggie's hand literally goes through the elemental to grab the bone claw before it can do any damage. My friend, or whatever magic is associated with it. That's the end of that bone chandler. He did his thing. So this guy, he has a target nearby, and he also has homegirl. He fails and decides Sarissa needs to die. Nope, wrong guy. 1, 2, 5, 10, 15.
Oh, come back over here. I still have a couple of slots left.
25. No, he wants the blue orb. The blue orb is shiny. Oh, it's so shiny. Ooh, shiny. Okay, this guy decides that Reggie, he doesn't care about you anymore. He wants that blue orb. So he starts to move away from you.
I can't take him. I can't.
Oh, you used your reaction already. 5,
Yep.
10, 15, 20, 25. So he moves to there. So Reginald, things are starting to ache like you're an old man or something with creaky joints.
Well, that won't do. I'm simply not getting worked up enough with the fervor of Azarus. I will redouble my faith and retreat as I was ordered by the Shining Light herself. I'm going to, not dash, disengage. And I intend to run directly through the elemental and overrun the bone shambler and continue through. Reggie is spending his entire turn getting the fuck out of here. How do you... Oh, actually, I don't have to ask you how you want to handle that at all. I can just target and overrun, right?
You don't even have to do that. You can just take the diagonal.
Yeah, Reggie's
as
not going to
cheesy
do
as
that.
it is.
No.
But it doesn't cost you anything.
Nope. Overrunning. There we go.
Oh, wow, almost a nat 20. Overrun.
right.
Success. What was
Clearing
that? Athletics
targets.
versus his? So
Yeah,
you
it's
succeed.
essentially a grapple because it's
Roar!
simplified. All right, that was 10 feet right here. Here is 30 feet. I would like to grab Velfer by the back of his head if he's not paying attention, or if he is, I will let him grab my hand. But my
So
intent is to grab him and carry him with me.
I did not hear, but did you let go of the stocky bone shambler before you took off running?
You know, I did not state. Do you want to punish me not saying?
No, just let me know. Did
Okay,
you let
then
go
he
of him to
will
make
have
that
let
overrun?
go. Yeah,
He will have
he let go.
let go. Very good. I will delete that from this guy on his next turn. Can I do it right there? Nope, that's delete token. Okay. You overrun the other guy. He's not able to do anything. And you walk up. Are you grabbing Oyuki by her hair?
No. He's palming the whole ass back of her head like it's a little basketball. Unless the ninja is paying attention and sees the giant fucking mitt coming at her head.
She is currently engaged in battle.
Yeah, that's her fucking
So
fault.
let me give her
Situational
a fair
awareness.
chance because she is a ninja, a spy, and a lover. All right, she's got all these things on her resume. So let's see here. She
I've
is
seen
going
no
to,
proof of any of that, by the way.
sir, you've missed. What am I doing with my life? Perception. Where are you? Come here. Yes. At disadvantage though, because she's distracted. Yeah, she fails miserably. She fails
Excellent.
miserably on all rolls.
Do you want me to roll anything to grab her?
Oh no, she's not aware. You just grab her by the back of the head.
He still has, that was 30 feet to get to here. I still have 10 feet of movement. If I'm reading the height of this properly, what he wants to do is move to there and just essentially like flat-footed dunk her right where Sarissa is. Essentially, he thinks he's handing Velfer off to Prydwin. Reality may be a bit more rough than he intends.
All right.
Got you, boy. And he just trots over. Here! And dunks the halfling.
Yeah.
And then he will turn to face his inevitable demise.
Yuki's like, ah, Reggie, what
Yeah.
the fuck are you doing?
Younger Reggie is a bit handsy. Sorry.
Lord Gruak, Lord of the Dance.
Ooh, I'm a lord now. Nice.
Yes, Lord of Lake
Hang on. I'm supposed to go after Reggie.
Oh, wait.
yeah.
That's true. So, your new initiative will be 12. So let me go back.
There's one other thing.
Your new initiative will be 12.
Buddy, can I use my bonus action to eat a healing potion?
Depends on where it is on your body.
It's equipped, and I'm specific about that, so it would be within reach.
I would say yes. Then you could snap it off your bandolier or wherever you got it, your belt pouch, and pop it. And you should have an adventuring gear, potion of healing.
Yep. Thank you.
There you go.
Well done.
7 points.
Appreciate it, sir.
Could have been better.
Hey, every little bit, man.
Am I the? Does anybody else hate it when you have a spell or whatever that rolls 2 damage dice and one's max and one's minimum? That drives me crazy. I don't know why it irritates
I
me so
enjoy the
much.
chaos and pain. I
I hate it.
love
I'm like, it feels like a teasing betrayal. I was like, why dice? Why
Yes.
couldn't you be more than just that?
Yeah.
Why? I don't
It brings a little
understand
bit of
why.
suffering into the world.
And that's what we like on planet Earth. More suffering.
Hey, it's what we've got.
All right. Mary, you are perched on top of that wall, letting arrows fly everywhere, and they're bouncing off of everything but targets.
I am going to cast another spike growth.
Oh, thank goodness.
Ooh, that's intelligent. Okay.
I just need to figure out how laying the token works.
Okay, so if I did this right, oh, there you go. You got
Whoa!
Sweet Jesus.
Yeah, it says it's the right side, so you don't need to move it. Let me move it. Where? Point to where you want it, and I will drag it there.
Point how?
What the? Listen, I told you this. Right, left click, and drag, and you can point.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So I want the edge of it like here-ish, right? And then covering all of the space back here.
You've got to release, or we can't see it.
Oh. So like I want the edge of it to like line up with the party.
Understood. So right about there.
You can put me in the...
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, let's go with the one square that Reggie's on. So like just move it to the left.
Oh, you want to
Not
come up
up.
one.
No, not up. Just to the left. Yeah,
Right about
there we go.
Cool.
Bum, 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 bum. All right. You expend one of your spell slots, and more of those bone or rocky spires stick out of the ground. Whoosh.
And okay, so I gotta put
And that makes that
concentration on
rough
myself.
terrain, and anybody that moves a square in there takes a hit. No saving throws. That's what's nasty about this. They can't defend against it except for going around it.
That's the point.
Yep.
Just eat the damage.
And then I am going to start retreating myself, and I'm gonna hop off of the wall. Got 30 speed, so I'm just gonna start running up this right here.
There you go. All right. You jump down off the walls, splashing into the water, and you start running up the debris field there at that 45-degree angle. Pieces of it coming loose as you run up, rolling down the stack. All right. Is that the end for you?
I think so, because the only other bonus actions I've got are spells.
Very good. Reggie.
What?
Aching. Oh, you already went. Sorry. Oh, Mary's supposed to go after, but Mary, you have a higher dexterity. So,
Well, we'll deal with it next time.
yeah. So technically, you should be an 11 because you went after Reggie. So, let me just
Aw,
make
she's a
sure.
10. Who are you kidding?
That's true. Then it is Lord Gruak's turn. All right, Lord Gruak, King of Lake Serene. I keep giving you more titles. Eventually, you'll be God of the universe.
I like it.
All right, your turn, sir. So, recap: Farlin and you help drag Sarissa up and kind of throw her behind you, and then in a hilarious bit of heroics or insanity, Reggie just plows through Bone Shamblers, snatches up a Yuki, and then lobs her like a hand grenade up onto the staircase between you
Yes.
two. And she is protesting, Reggie, what the fuck are you doing? Did you respond to that when she said that?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
He is not communicative at this point.
All right, Reggie, or Greg, what are you doing? Chaos. Everywhere chaos.
Well, since I have not really any weapons left except my quarterstaff and my full health,
Right.
I'm trying to be the shield for the party while they retreat. So I move a little forward to about there.
Oh, so you're gonna jump down. That's jumping down off the stairs.
Yeah.
Oh, Gruak runs ahead and jumps down into the water like a pro. Rah!
Reggie looks over and gives a nod, because in his mind, Zatchit is a heavy infantry. He's doing what he's supposed to. Go, man! Yeah!
I just wanted to, in this square, yeah.
Okay,
Let's
and you are
fucking
within
die.
striking range. You're in striking range, good sir. Just outside of the spiky growth.
And whack that one with the staff.
Whack attack. Here we go. Show me what you got.
Yes, good. Whack.
That's a hit.
Woohoo!
With a bone-crushing crack of your quarterstaff, you smash him over the head for that many damage. Ooh, good hit. Boom.
Ka-chung!
So
Nice.
you actually shatter two of the skulls and fragments go flying everywhere, little bone chips all over the place, splashing into the water. Sploosh, sploosh, sploosh. But it makes no sound of pain or agony or anything.
Yeah, then...
Ah! Where did it
What
go?
happened?
What?
What?
The spike growth disappeared.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw that too.
well, get wrecked.
I didn't do anything. Gruak, why are you breaking stuff? I blame you.
I didn't do it.
Can you put it back, or do you need me to drag one out again?
I can drag it off your sheet.
Okay. I'm just not going to touch anything.
Yeah, that's weird. Okay.
Did you
use
like
override.
fat finger delete or something by accident? Did I? My hands
didn't
weren't
touch
near the
anything.
keyboard.
Didn't touch anything on the keyboard.
I think it was
Like
one to
over
the left.
Oh, it needs to come over one, doesn't it?
Yep.
Boop. There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Spiky growth. All right. That it for you, Mr. Gruax, huh?
Let me quickly see. Do I have anything in
Any
the
bonuses?
No, nothing really.
All right.
Wait, what was that one again? Let me check that.
Oh, well, you do have, unless you do have the water elemental still active, you need to send it any commands other than what it's already doing, which is punch stuff.
What? I can still punch it?
Well, yeah, the elemental's over there. I mean, you can give an order from the elemental. Like if you want to attack something other.
Yeah, but technically the elemental has a turn after me, so I'm just figuring out if I can still do something, but nah. Yeah, doesn't look like it. Okay, then I yell to the others to get out. I will be the shield at the back if they come after them, and tell the elemental to come back to my position as well and defend here next to me. Like, go right, left to me. Right, left of me. So we built like a little block or wall there up the stairs.
I want to use my reaction to block that first hit. See what I can do.
You know it's gonna die, right, Gruak? It's gonna die.
All right, yeah, spiky things.
There's attacks of opportunity everywhere.
Yeah, I just assumed we were leaving the elemental behind, considering how heavily damaged it
Yeah,
was.
it's fine, it's fine. And
I mean-
don't think about the knight guy.
Hey, he's doing.
I'm not worried about him. He's already dead.
Yeah, fair
I
enough.
See what you did there.
Hey, can the elemental just go up that wall so that it avoids the spikes? I mean, it's still going to get attacks of op, but it might be able to climb up there and, well, I don't know, die up there instead.
I mean, it can stay on the square it is. It only takes damage from the spell when it moves.
Oh, yeah, I was about to ask.
So, like, if it just stays there and continues to punch things.
Yeah. Listen, at this point, it's pretty much that's what it's there for, to punch until it dies.
Yeah, and I tell it to punch the things around it.
And to be fair, Gruak, you won't be heartbroken because it doesn't actually die. It just returns to the plane of water.
Yeah.
To be resummoned again later and be like, fuck, stop summoning me.
It becomes puddle again.
All right. He's going to stay put and just punch the weakest thing there. Whatever is already badly damaged, he'll go after it. All right.
Yeah.
If you're done, pass it on.
I would can you there. There's a cat sitting on my mouse.
I will do it for you, sir. Boop. There you go.
Thank you.
That's what I'm here for. All right. All right. So this elemental is going to go ahead and strike that dude that is already heavily messed up. With 2 slam attacks. Slam dance number 1. That is a successful hit. He's going to bludgeon that dude to death. Oh, why do you do additional damage? Wait a minute. Does that Bone Shambler by chance accidentally have your D6 on there? I think it does.
No, but that elemental should have.
Yeah. He did, but I removed the effect because you were done protecting him.
So what happened with that? Because that was the minus 2d6.
Yeah, you shouldn't have rolled that because it rolled the damage that he just caused the Bone Shambler. It reduced it by.
All right, so this is the one I need to use.
So, the thing I think it was accidentally put on a Bone Shambler. Hang on, let me see here. Bone Shambler. Any of y'all got the effect on you? Any of you?
Oh, that's not
Nope.
right.
Okay,
I
I don't
hate
see
this
it.
ability.
Just throw 2d6 for now until we figure out what the fuck it's supposed to be doing. It's coded right. We're just not using it right.
Yep.
You know, it would be helpful if some of these came with instructions, you know, which some of them do. Some of them actually, if you open up the actual spell,
Yes.
it'll be like, hey, so-and-so, note, whenever using this ability, be sure you click this, this, and this in this order.
My assumption is that you're supposed to give it to the attacker so it removes. So like when they roll the damage on the attack, it removes the 2d6. That
is
is
not
my
how
assumption.
it works.
I
Yes,
think
that
you're right.
minus 2d6 is right. Yeah, you're right.
All right, so it says it only costs 3. That's incorrect. It would have cost. Now that's off of him now, so I'm gonna re-roll the damage real quick for the elemental. If I can find him again, there he is. So don't you roll a 2d6 again. That's better. All right, so that was one slam attack. Then he's gonna slam dance it again with his second attack, and hopefully decimate it into 1,000 chunky little pieces. Oh, that was almost a nat 20. So close it so far. Boom.
Do it, man.
He tried. He tried. It's still standing. Boy, is it in a wreck, though. It's barely holding itself together. All right. Elemental holds its position. Sarissa, who's like, ow, ow, everything hurts. Everything is aching.
And
Just
she's the
hold on
proud
there for a second.
recipient of an Yuki.
Yep, she lands in her lap. Unfortunately, it lands in her lap right as she's bringing a healing potion to her lips. It knocks the potion out of her hand, and the potion smashes on the steps. The end. All right, so she's gonna guzzle down the last potion she brought with her. She's only got one left as we're here. Oh shit. I didn't do the thing. Let me do the thing. Hold on. Don't judge me. Don't judge me.
Only a little.
Oh, fuck, I can't type. I might be losing my mind, everyone.
No, buddy. You can't type.
Oh.
Don't worry. You're not going insane.
Okay, that's what I thought. There we go. I didn't add the action to her tab, but I'm doing it now. Here you go. Put it in here under your stuff. Okay, there she goes. All right, and that should be a self heal, right? All right, oh, she goes down. Get out of my way. Oh. One day I'll figure out the. Oh, is it her turn? Is it your turn? Your turn. Oh, I keep clicking the wrong button. Listen, I'm a professional. Chat, don't do this stuff at home. All right, it's just it might be too dangerous for you. There we go. All right. All right, she heals herself for. Oh, apparently she targeted Ayuki somehow. Ayuki, piss the fuck off. Piss off. Oh, I rolled Ayuki's healing instead of hers. Oh God, help me all! How much did she just heal? It's not your turn, Ayuki. Come here. Where'd you go? She healed what? 8 points. I say nay. Put that back. You put that back right now. Go. It's not your turn. Sarissa. There you go. I can't wait for the next big patch for this multi-monitor support. It's coming to a theater near us. All right, she's targeting herself. There we go.
What
Now
about
heal yourself.
borderless window or something? Or a full screen?
Welcome to 1998.
Borderless mode. That's not even on their list to do. Nobody's requested it. No one's requested it. Okay, so she pops a thing to heal herself a little bit, just a little bit. Oh, for the love of God, untarget, please. Thank you. All right. Oh, it's because of Yuki standing on top of her. That's why. Ugh. So she kind of slides back up the steps a little bit so that she won't hit any of you guys. she will reacquire that bone shambler who's really intent on trying to murder her. And she is not. Get out of the way, Mary. Why is your sheet open on my screen? Go away. I got too many to open. All right, she retargets. She lets another witch bolt fly here. Boop, boop, boop. Ha! Zzz. Jesus Christ, woman. Well, she misses again with Witch Bolt, which is terrible because the Witch Bolt, if I remember right, once it attaches, it does damage every turn.
Hmm.
Okay, well, she screwed that one up. So she healed herself a little bit, fired off a Witch Bolt, retreated up the stairs 5 feet. And she's still annoyed that she's got that glowing orb in her hand. So, doodle-oop. This bone shambler decides, does it want to eat her or does it want to eat y'all? It decides it would like to eat the water elemental. So that is what it's going to do. It throws 2 attacks at the old water element. Reggie, you ready? You ready, Reggie?
Let's do this.
You're going to try to protect him because here comes the damage. It's probably going to kill him. Oh, reduced.
Yeah.
There he goes. Damage reduced.
Okay, here's how it works. If you want to put it on a single person, it's the first option, the damage resistance. If you want to apply it to the enemy, it's the negative damage. That's
There
what
you
works.
go. There you go, sir. You figured it out. Impressive. Was that the one that was on him, or did you put it on the water
I
elemental?
put that on the elemental.
Okay. All right. Secondary attack coming in. Zing! That is also a hit. And bone blades go into him. Unfortunately, Reggie, you cannot keep the water elemental alive forever.
Yeah.
It disintegrates into a bunch of water droplets flying all over the place. The bone shambler is quite happy with what it's done, and now that it has murdered its target, it now goes after its secondary target. 5. That's not the secondary target. 5, 10.
Yeah, come get you some.
Remember, that's all difficult terrain.
Oh shit! Wait a minute. So give me 1, 2, and that's as far as you can get because it's 10 foot per movement.
A second,
So
hang on.
hit him twice. That is number 5.
Did I target him? I did. Okay.
That's number 1 and number deuce. All right. So his legs get caught on the stones and chunks of his gooey, stinky, whatever that crap is that's holding the bones together tears off a little bit at a time. This one here need not go any further. It sees targets galore, but it must make a roll. Is it Gruak, or will it try to shamble up the stairs to get the blue glowy? Nope.
But I'm blocking.
Decides
I'm blocking the stairs.
This creature does not care. It can go around you if it wanted to, but it decides you are just the thing that it wants to kill. So it starts throwing out its bone claws at you. You bat away the first one with your quarterstaff.
Ka-ching.
Then its other hand comes flying through the 1-2 punch. That one gets through your defense. You overextended your swing on defense, and it takes a chunk of your bark out for 10 points of damage. That is all it can do. This bone shambler goes 5, 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Takes 1d4 damage, sir. That's number 2. All right. Chunks of its stinky flesh start to tear off, and that is all it can do. It is done. Bone Shambler number 4 has to make a decision. Attack the knight or go after the blue glowy. It is going after the blue glowy. So it's going to move 2 squares. Boop. That is not it. Why are you not auto-selecting my new targets whenever it goes? I turned off an option I wasn't supposed to. All right, he moves 2 squares, so hit him twice. Boom, boom. Big chunks of his feet and part of his thighs and stuff tear off as it catches on some of the spiky rock formations. He's done. The stocky guy. He has no real target nearby that he can see. but he can see that blue glowy, so he's going after the blue glowy. We'll say that the square he's entering is, in fact, enough coverage to cause damage, so that's going to be 10, 20. And that's as far as he can get. Shreds. More shreds. VIP of the day with the spell. All right. The Zealous dude. He is on the other side of the wall. He can't see targets, but he's going to follow his buddy as best he can. So he is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. And he has sustained damage. Moving on. Hey, we're getting faster at this. Maybe one day. This guy don't need to go anywhere because he's busy trying to kill the knight already. So he's going to throw out 2 attacks into Sir Parnas and his rusty body armor. The first bone hits but is deflected by the body armor, and the second one comes around. He chips the front of his bone claw off on the armor. That is all he's going to do. Sir Parnas doesn't like the fact that that just happened to him. So he is going to do his flurry of longsword attacks here. Here he goes, multi-attack with the longsword. I'm just going to roll them all in a row. So that's attack number 1, attack number 2, and that's the combat tracker being dragged by my mouse. That's not what I wanted. All right, so he hits this guy all 3 times with his slashing damage. It's too bad the necrotic doesn't do anything to these guys, though.
Combat tracker takes 1d4 damage.
All right, he's definitely cutting off big ass chunks. There you go. That's a hit. Boom, boom, boom. So he knocks off everything. He says in his ethereal voice, "Fall back, my friends. I will do what I can to hold them here." And that's the end of his turn. Back to Ayuki. Back to Ayuki, who was not happy. She targets Reggie with a throwing star. First, she gets into a square for the start of her turn. And she kind of gets the hint, but that don't mean she can't do the thing. She's going to do the thing. You know what the thing is? She's going to throw the things. All the things. She's got 2 throwing stars left, and she's going to let both of them rip. I did it again. Oops. I did it again. Oh, shit. It's about time, girl.
Nice.
She gets it right in the sweet spots. Shit, I forgot to turn on the backstabbing damage. So, Bone Shambler number 6. Where are you at? Come here. I want to do the undo that. How much damage was that? She did 9. Undo the 9. So take you back there. Let me come down here because he is engaged with Gruak, so he is susceptible to level 5 sneak attack damage. All right, let's try that again, shall we? That's much better. Splack! And then she throws her second star. Her last piece of ammo, she's out. Now she's got to buy some because she's thrown them all away. There she goes. She used up her last piece of ammo. She is done. And those things are now covered in stinky shit, so she doesn't want them back. Oop, almost did it again. Is it? It's been a while since I've played a rogue. Is it only 1 sneak attack per turn, or is it every hit? Okay, so the second one was just normal damage then. Okay. All right. Well, it might be enough. Oh, max damage. Oh, she actually drops it.
Don't rogues also only have 1 attack per turn?
Woohoo!
Yes.
They do. But let me double check something because she has Rakish Audacity, which I don't think does anything that helps. And she has thrown weapon fighting style. So, well, you know what, Mary?
Yep.
Because you're working on my team, I'm gonna give you an inspiration for being honest. So yeah, she should only get 1 attack. So I'm gonna put that put this bone dude back to life. Bone Shambler number 6. Where'd you go? There you are. You are no longer dead, sir. I'm gonna give you back your health. There we go. All right, she's done. Bloop. Lady Farland Clearwater. More and more of these things are starting to come your way as they seem to be drawn to Sarissa, as Gruak pointed out. It's probably the blue glowy thing that she's holding in her hand that she can't let go of. What do you do? Dun 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 dun.
So if I were to use Destroy Undead, would it work?
These guys you believe are too high of a level to probably be destroyed. Turning them, yes. Destroying them, no.
What is Turn Undead? Is it just damage?
Turn Undead makes anybody who fails their saving throw run away from you. As far away from you as possible. Which in this situation is not a bad idea because that means they're going to retreat back through the spike growth and take
Yeah, wait till
damage
they
as
get
they run from you.
closer. Wait till they get closer, then turn them around.
Yeah.
Good old fear kiting,
I'm
like in EverQuest.
just worried about our skeleton boyfriend failing the check as well.
That's fine. It doesn't do damage.
Well, the spikes do.
The spikes
Oh.
do, yeah,
Yeah, well, he's dead already.
It's fucked up.
He's just ripping off my shit anyway.
I like that. I like your emotional investment that you have in this NPC. He's already dead. Fuck him.
Genuinely, like he is ghostly. I, as a character, would probably assume that he can just kind of ignore physical spikes on the ground.
We might be able to.
It's gonna fuck up his calcium, bro. What the hell?
But you're like getting ready to get ready to do the spell, and Mary shouts out to you, "Wait until they're closer."
Okay, she would back up to here.
Got a good view of pretty much
So
everybody.
can I
down there.
tell what's going on with her hand? Like with the orb in her hand?
So the orb that she's got is pretty much it's what's the size? It's about the size of a magic 8-ball, if you remember those toys.
Yes, I do.
So in fact, I have one on my desk at work. I use that to make my decisions whenever I'm doing work. It's come to that. Since I don't have a supervisor, I just rely on magic 8-ball.
I didn't know you worked for the government. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's about that size. It's made out of a glass, a very pretty glass. The blue is very calming as you look into it. And there seems to be a core, like a nucleus at the center of this that's all providing all the glow, right? It's like little motes of energy that are dancing around each other in a swirling storm. But it is currently literally stuck to her hand.
Would I be knowledgeable enough to know how to at least get it off her hand or to disable it in some way?
So she pretty much already told you she believes that it's cursed. If you want to see if you've heard about this curse before, you may make an Arcana check.
Oh boy. Okay.
But let's see what you got. Not bad, not bad at all. There are many cursed objects in the world. Most of them were destroyed when the gate opened. Most magic was destroyed. Magic weapons, magic armor, even cursed stuff got obliterated. But some of it did survive. And since then, of course, magic has been restored and bad people abound and they have started making bad stuff again. This, however, is pretty much very ancient. As you recall in your Arcana, could have probably done a history check too, but since you rolled so good on Arcana, that works too. You recall that during the battle of the Mark of Bones, the final siege on the ancient city of Alori, the leader of the undead that was sieging the castle had a very powerful artifact that allowed him to command all of the undead that were at his disposal, and it also bolstered their morale, gave them bonuses basically to attacks and all that other stuff. You think that this might be that very orb, and living people should not touch it. She touched it, so it's now stuck to her. And one of the effects that you recall is that all undead are attracted to it and they will follow it everywhere. And they will attack anything that gets in their way.
Mm.
So options: remove curse if you have that as a spell.
I actually didn't pick that. I was like,
Yeah, you got remove curse. You have Miracle Maker. You haven't used that today, so you could try to pray it off of her hand and see if Azarus will grant you the miracle that you asked for. Option number 3, which is one that is probably coming to other people's minds here. You can always chop her arm off.
yeah.
She might not agree to that. You know, it is a thing you can suggest to her. She may be willing to let her hand go, so long as if it means that y'all can get the hell out of this place without all dying. So those are kind of the options that are swirling around in your head right now.
She'll try option 2.
Oh, you're gonna pray?
Nah.
Oh,
Prayer.
boring.
How
Oh, come
boring.
on. I don't have removed
How
curse. I was like
boring.
looking at it. I was like, well.
But it's
It's
good
only
for.
one of my character's role-playing storyline staples that's not affected by the curse that you're under. Miracle
Yeah,
Maker
I
does not get affected
know,
by that. But you have to
I
do a DC. So
I
so
wanted continual flame because it seemed cool.
It would be
it
good for her
was.
future. She will never touch a cursed object again.
All right, so you want to pray to Azarus, the
Yeah.
goddess of all creation. What exactly are you praying for? Just destroy it, or just have it fall from her hand, or what's your exact prayer?
She wishes for the object to come off of her.
Okay, that's considerably less of a DC than you asked it to be destroyed and removed from existence. All right, so you will take your religion and you will roll a religion check, basically. As you get on your knees and you pray, if you want bonuses to that roll play me a real prayer.
Let's see.
I'm one of those guys when I play a priest. I do prayers at the table.
Yeah, I'm not very good at it, honestly.
I gave
Well,
you Shan's old prayers.
You can
yeah,
do
I
it.
know.
Okay, but okay, here's the thing. It's like giving me old prayers doesn't make it easier for me in the moment to improv something like that, right?
So what I do, and I still do this to this day if I play a priest, is I'll get index cards, or if we're playing digitally, I'll just make a notepad in the thing. And for each spell that I have, I write a little prayer for it so that I have it available to me. And then once I have a core, it doesn't take much to improv a little variances, in between and all that stuff. Uh but that's how I do it. I do the same thing with bards too. I always write up little song lyrics and stuff for my spells. Because just I hate playing a bard, and I don't like it when people play bards. They're just like, I cast this spell. I was like,
Mm.
okay, well, what does that sound like? What does that look like? I don't know. I just cast it. I was like, oh, come on, man. Come on, man. It's a role playing game.
Or
All
find
right.
a rhyme and go from there.
Yeah, you bust some raps out. A rapping bard. That would be a first. All right. If you can't think of a prayer right now, go
Yeah.
with it. Go with it later. Think of one. Add it to your character's notes. But throw me that religion check. Like a boss. Okay, so you kind of you don't touch it because you're not supposed to touch it because you're a living being, but you do kind of put your hands around it, and you tell Sarissa to pray with me, and she's just like, "What?" She's like, "Pray with me." She's like, "Bow your head, pray with me." So she's like, "Okay." So she does because she recognizes you're a priestess and the priestess. So she hasn't given you proper honors though because there's a battle going on right now, and she doesn't have time to do all that shit.
Mhm.
But she does bow with you, and you start mumbling your prayer, lifting it up towards the heavenly realms in hopes that your patron goddess Azarus, the creator of the world, will hear you. And she does. You are her favorite. You are one of her chosen, and she easily answers this prayer. And all of a sudden, the blue orb just falls out of her hand and starts bouncing down the steps. Tink, 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 tink. Do you use a free action to yell, "Don't touch it," or do you let a
I was
Yuki
about to
pick it up?
say.
Yeah, she'll be like, "Do not touch that, no matter what you do."
Because the Yuki was like, "Ooh, shiny! Don't touch it!" Oh, the Yuki's like, "Oh," her ears like go back and flatten a little bit, like she's been scolded, and she's just like, "Oh, tink, tink, Gruak." You hear this plop next to you in the water, sploosh, and there's an orb glowing under the water. It looks so inviting. You want to pick it up so badly, but the words of Farlin enter your little tree bark ears. Don't touch it. And so you don't. All right. Well done. You have miracled away that horrible orb. All right. Anything else for you? That was your action. You did a little bit of movement, falling back. You still got more movement if you want. And any bonus actions.
I'm good.
All right. Bone Shambler, number 3. He does not see any targets from his position, so he's going to walk the walk. Mary, you ready to do some horrible damage to this guy? Because he moves 2 squares. Number 3. Bloop, bloop. So as this bone shambler walks past your spikes, pieces of it rip off and it starts to get shorter and shorter and shorter until it just kind of falls apart into the water.
That's what happened to Ayuki.
What happened to Ayuki?
Yeah, she probably used to be tall like a normal human.
That bone shambler falls into pieces and is destroyed. All right. This other bone shambler, it does see the lordship. Does it go after him? Does it go after Mr. Parnas, or does it go for the blue orb glowy? It's going for the blue orb glowy. It moves 2 squares and takes damage. All right. It gets chewed up. That's all it can really do. The pleasantly barrel-chested guy has multiple targets. He don't know what he wants to do. His eyes are currently focused backwards. So really, we'll see what happens here. He is also interested, so he swings around and he moves 2 squares this way, taking damage. He's going for the blue orb thingy. And while I'm thinking about it, let me drag the blue orb glowy thingy down where it belongs. It is actually next to you, Gruak, in the water. There we go. Lock the map. Whoop, whoop. All right. That's all he can do. Bone Shambler, number 1. The blue glowy is there. It's been a while. He's going to do his thing, but he's really interested in this guy. Nope, he is going to beat the crap out of Sir Parnas. He's going to try anyway. Again, Parnas is if anybody's watched this guy, he is absolutely like, this is the guy that Orland's Grace wishes was wielding her right now, because he's going crazy with that longsword. He's pretty good at it. But I talk too much shit. At the last second, it gets a little hit on him, puts a big old dent in his armor. Pa-tong! But
I mean,
Sir Parnas looks like he don't give a shit. Reggie.
If we're being honest, Reggie would rather just have like a housing hammer than Orland's Grace. So nobody's satisfied with this.
Now's your chance. You can give Orland's Grace over to Sir Parnas.
Honestly, I'm surprised you
this
even want a
is-
hammer and not just a rock. Step it up a little
hammer's
bit. Come
more
on.
elegant. Yeah, yeah. All right. Speaking of which, Reggie is going to release his broken bladed sword. It'll hang by its little cord. And he is going to intend to draw his hammer and instead draw Orland's Grace in the most disgraceful fashion you can draw a sword. And he will look over his imaginary battlefield. Let's see here.
It's still funny as shit to me. I spent all this time making this beautiful magic weapon, and you just grab it by the blade, and just beat people to death with it like a hammer.
I don't know
Yes.
what you expected with this party.
Perfect.
I know. What was I thinking?
Reggie calls back over his shoulder. Lady, one auxiliary is down. I'll extract the second. And he steps forward.
Ouch.
He moves straight through that. Do some damage to me.
All right,
It's
that's
Murray.
difficult terrain.
That's 10 feet.
Yep, that's as far as he's going.
All right.
Let me
You
clear
stepped on
this
some.
target.
Your shins and calves feel the pain of spiky rocks digging into your flesh as you step in.
No clue what you're talking about.
I know. Your body does. Your body has clues.
Yep.
Your brain doesn't.
That poor body. Anyway, in Super Happy Fun Time Land where Reggie is, he's going to beat the living daylights out of this man right here, the one with the bold saunter.
You did that bold saunter offended you, didn't it?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Teach you to saunter in my place
There is
boldly.
Orland's Disgrace. There we go. Oh, I'll do it recklessly because he's utterly insane.
Roger.
That should be
Slap reckless on you and let it rip.
that. Yeah, I did it.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. That is a hit, sir.
Yep.
As you smash it over its bony head.
Yep. Using
Oh.
the cross guard like it's part of the hammer. Just hammering on in.
It shatters bits of skull and snaps bones.
And he will cast his second attack right over here to help out Zachet. Do I need to re-enable? Let's see here. No, reckless attack is still up. Cool.
Reckless attack will run for however many
There
turns
goes
it's
the
supposed to run. Another hit as you swing Orland's Grace.
There we go. And oh, it's dead.
Yep. So as Orland's magic, because it's still magical, as it
Mhm.
smashes into the thing, whatever cursed magic is holding this glued together bone, it just all falls apart and sounds like a big turd just falling into the toilet.
Lol.
Sploosh. Sploosh.
This has no real effect other than just for funsies. I have a bonus action that I can use to grapple. He's gonna reach out and attempt to grab this shambler by the face and just kind of casually nudge it over to the dead one's square as if he's just tossing it over to Zachet before he moves on. Let's see if he actually manages this bullshit.
All right, good sir. There it is. Success. He is grappled.
There we go. Just if you don't mind, move him over to the dead guy's square and then remove grappled. And Reggie will move forward to there. Do more damage to me.
So that was 10, 20, 30 feet total. So 2 squares more worth the damage to him. Partially resisted. Partially resisted. Reggie's a war machine.
That. Yes. Yes, he is. He's fucking terrifying. I like this character.
He is a good character. Mary, you continue your scramble up the debris here.
Yep, I'm just gonna move right there. Get up to the corner.
You scramble up, throw yourself up over the 5-foot ledge, land with perfect grace, and you are in a commanding position to target everything on the map at this point.
I think Gruex got that one guy pretty well handled.
Oh, he gonna take it hard. And Farland's got sacred
try
flames
and
waiting.
Finish off that guy.
All right, going after one. Mr. Parnos is shredded.
Oh my god!
Don't forget, you have a point of inspiration now too.
Yeah, how do I use that?
Just say you're using it and re-roll it, and then delete it from your character
so it's a
sheet.
re-roll?
Yeah, you can re-roll it.
I'll take it. Bro, what the fuck?
This game hates you. Just rage quit already, Mary. Just rage quit.
But I'm doing so much damage.
I know. I mean, you're not hitting worth shit, but you are shredding stuff quite a bit. All right, well, that's your first arrow attack. It misses.
Second
one comes roaring in. There you go.
Awesome.
Justified.
Nice.
Justified.
Fuck that guy.
Zoom, pop. All
Oh,
right.
that wasn't enough.
Oh my god, dude, he's got 1 HP. This game is taunting you now. It's just absolutely taunting you.
Mad.
Oh, that happened to be last night too. I was punching a bearded devil, like just kicking his ass, and it's like, he's not dead. He's like, nope, he's got 1 HP. I was like, fuck you, wolf. Fuck you and your game that you wrote in on. All right, Lord Gruak.
Woo!
There is a target in front of you that needs destroying.
Oh, Reggie has gift for me. Let's smack.
Ooh,
That was
almost
the
one.
weirdest fucking roll.
It was.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, all right. You whack him across the head again with your big ass quarterstaff. Damn, oh, not as good as it could have been. The bold sauntering gentleman is still boldly sauntering there.
Cocky son of a
Oh.
bitch.
All right. That was your attack action, sir. What else you got up your sleeve? Anything?
I think I would climb up the stairs again.
Okay, attack of opportunity will be coming against you, sir. All right, you hop back up. One moment, please, as I attack you with an opportunity. Order now, and you can save $49.99 on your order. Wow, he hits
No.
you in the ass. All right, he sticks
Holy
that
shit,
through you.
Hey,
Gruak, what is
mostly
your AC?
Reggie steps in and takes some of the hit. And I did
Oh,
get it right.
Look at you, you bastard! Stop foiling my plans of ruining Gruak's ass. All right. Magically, that's what is that? Spirit Guardian? Is that what that is?
Yes. His spirit guardian for this one is literally his old self. The cocaine bear himself.
Is it just you that sees that, or do they manifest?
No,
So that
everyone sees them every time. It is not just insanity. There is some sort of spiritual component to it.
Well, Gruak doesn't see it, but everybody else on the steps sees like a spiritual, ethereal version of Reggie just jump up and take that shit like in the line of duty.
No, it's not Reggie taking it. That is Sir Reginald Penwood right there.
Oh,
That's
yes.
right.
Sorry. Sir Reginald Penwood, defender of Lady Pridewin.
He's built like a fucking brick shit house.
He was. You got married, didn't you? Yeah, he was married once, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's a widower.
Yeah, that's right. Your wife
No
appreciated
kids.
you. Oh, thank goodness. They'd probably all end up like you.
Absolute fucking beasts? Yes.
Drunkards, sir, drunkards. All right, Mr. Gruak, anything else left for you?
Though all my bonus stuff are spells and I have no slots left.
All right, good sir. Hand it over. Sarissa looks absolutely astonished as the blue orb just falls out of her hand and just rolls down the steps into the water. She kind of looks at her hand and flexes her fingers a little bit, rolls them around, and then she reaches over as a bonus action and gives you a hug and says, "Thank you, Farland," or "Thank you, my lady." And then she lets go and looks for something to destroy. She's like, "We really ought to be leaving as soon as possible. I am almost out of magic. I'm exhausted and I'm hurt. So as soon as you guys want to retreat, I'm with you. In the meantime, she's gonna try to use magic again. She will burn her last first level slot. She tries to hit it again with Witch Bolt because that's who she is. Connect for once. She finally hit the dude. Amazing. All right. So we'll add that to her, and then we will add this to her also. And it should be. Let me read this. It's been a while since I used Witch Bolt. Hang on a second. Let me look at this real quick. Witch Bolt. A beam of crackling blue energy lances out. What if I don't want it to be blue? Stop telling me what my stuff looks like, Wizards of the Coast. Nobody cares. Blue energy lances out towards the creature within range, forming a sustained arc of lightning between you and the target. Make a ranged spell attack against the creature on a hit. The target takes 1d12 points of damage. Okay, well that did happen. So let me roll that. Let me roll that. Let me do something? Oh, I made her with old spell effects. That's why this isn't working right. No. Damage this dude. What is it? Sorry, guys. Hang on a second. 1d12. There we go. All right, 1d12. Drag that onto him. Boop. All right. Every turn after that, as long as she is concentrating, it will do 1d12. But she can't do anything else. Works for her. All right, she's connected with Witch Bolt. So now this blue arc energy flies over the top of Yuki's head and right past you, Gruak, to strike that guy that hits you in the buttocks and light him up. Bone Shambler, it's his turn. Wait.
Oh no, fire.
Concentration.
Did she just fuck up her spell and zap herself?
Did she just zap herself? I think she just zapped herself.
Magic is hard.
She just zapped herself. Hang on a second. She's got the wrong coding on her. Come here. I can fix this real quick. Records. One moment. Spells. Go down to Witch Bolt. There it is. Spell. Witch Bolt. Automatic effects. Delete this one off her character sheet because it is broke as fuck. And delete that. Gone. And then drag the new Witch Bolt down, please. Thank you very much. That's much better looking. All right. So what all did I just horribly do here? No, I screwed myself up. So she hurt herself with Witch Bolt. Oh, okay. Well, that's nice. It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
That sounds familiar.
It's not my fault. All right. Oh, there's a Reggie and a Parnas here and a blue glow Orby. Let's see what he decides to do.
Come on in, man. The water's great.
Oh, he is uninterested in you, Reggie.
Fuck.
But he goes around here for that and that. He is coming
Maybe
past
if
you.
I show him a little flank?
He doesn't attack you, though. He's more interested in the orb, but he does take damage from walking on the stuff. So, all right. So he takes some shredded damage. That's as far as he can move. Bone Shambler, number 6. Oh. Bone Shambler, number 6, sees the orb, walks over to it, and just stares at it.
Bone Shambler 6 is dead.
Oh, that's right. There was another one on top of him. Hang on a second. Get out of here. And you move back onto the blood. There we go. Bone Shambler number deuce. Okay, now this guy's got choices to make here. So go, 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 go. He fell, so he's drawn to the blue glow. So he moves over 2 and takes 4d4 damage. He gets shredded, and he's done with his turn. Bone Shambler number 4 has choices, big decisions to make. He makes a decision. He's also more interested than anything else in the blue glowy, so he walks towards him, kind of stumbling over that big slab of rock there, and just they don't even care. They're just ripping themselves apart on your spiky growth. This one can see the blue glowy and Reggie, so it decides that the blue glowy is more important, so it moves forward. So they're all ignoring you now.
What's a guy gonna do to get some attention?
I know that's like insulting you, Reggie. All right, he's done. This one over here can see multiple targets, so he sees the blue glowy. And there you go, Reggie. All right, so he moves diagonally twice. And he comes down here to fight you, Reggie. He's fighting you. Come at me, bro. All right, so he throws one of his bone claws at you. Literally.
Oh, there you go.
And it strikes you in your breastplate, penetrates a little bit.
Hey, there is one thing you haven't done. Orlan's Grace. Her abilities. I can't use its shield.
Well, you need to tell me that you're shielding.
Hey, I'm going to use
Code
the
it.
shield, so my AC is 5 higher, which would be 23 right now.
Excellent.
And I'll find a way to mark off.
There is the way that. Well, thank you for reminding me. I can actually encode her, so I'll do that. So that next time you play, she'll have all her spells encoded. Because I do know how to program. Yeah, I do know how to program for this engine. So.
Yeah, and no matter how much you complain on her behalf, I'm not giving her up, so might as well put in the effort.
All right, Reggie. So you brought your shield up there, so you in fact do not take any damage. So where are you? Where are you at, Reggie? I'm gonna give you back your 3 points, at
Appreciate
least.
it.
There you go. All right, and he's
I'm going to
done.
move my AC up by 5 temporarily.
Yeah, you know how to do that, right? Without damaging your original stat.
Yeah, the front page, combat calc, miscellaneous.
There you go. Yep, add new thing.
Yeah.
All right. There you go, good sir. All right, fantastic. All right, so the blocky dude, he's already engaged in combat with Sir Parnas, so he's going to continue engaging. The knightly ethereal dude gets a solid hit on him that time. There's a loud spang as bone hits metal. And then it throws its other claw out at him. That also bounces off of his armor. But barely does any damage. That's the end of that guy. Sir Parnas, not having any of that shit. He goes to town on this guy. He's tired of this dude up in his face, so he's going to do another flourish.
Boy, come on.
All right, he's flourishing. Here he goes. He hits. It's pretty hard for him to miss. So this guy is so badly damaged, I'm not going to roll multiple real quick. I'm just going to roll the damage here. All right, he slices that one apart. It disintegrates, and he immediately he sees Reggie is coming back into the fight, so he's going to let you deal with all that, and he's just going to hold these others at bay over here. So he does 2 more attacks against the one that's in front of him, Bone Shambler number 1, which is actually no longer grappled, but it's not affecting my hits, so that's fine. So 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hit, 4. He did it. Done. All right. And he slashes into this guy. Whack, 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 whack. Causing good amounts of damage. And what is that spell? Hang on a second. I want to look at something real quick. All right. So Sir Parnas kind of looks over his shoulder at you, Reggie. And he's like, Sir Reginald, I need you to fall back. I will deal with all of them.
He looks over his shoulder. Leaving the auxiliary to die, coming home. And he will turn on his heel.
Yep, I can handle them. It is the least I can do for you freeing me from my imprisonment. But he won't be able to do anything until next turn, because this is a big spell that he's going to cut. He's got a once-a-day spell that he can fire off, and now that there's so many of them around him, he wants to do it. All right. Ayuki! Yes? There's stuff here. Well, I'm out of ranged equipment. I think I am. Anyway, let me double check. Sarissa, you go there. Ayuki, come back over here. Yep. She may want to invest one of these days in a bow or a crossbow, but right now she does not have that. She loves her throwing. She's a thrown weapons girl. That's where she gets all of her bonuses from. So that's what she usually likes to do. All right. She hears the Tin Man over there tell Reggie to fall back because he'll deal with all of them. And he's like, all right, you heard the man. Let's get out of here. So she'll run to the top of the stairs and just kind of hold her action. Farland Clearwater.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Yeah.
What are you doing with your life?
Oh god, I wish I knew.
Don't we all? Don't we all?
She is going to back up another 10 feet.
All right. She hops up the steps.
And then she's going to blast this guy. Biden blast this guy.
Well,
All right. Let it rip.
What's the damage?
All right. He failed. You hit him. Let it hit. Let it be. Oh, good solid hit too. Boom. As the light explodes from inside all of his gunk, you send bones and pieces of him flying everywhere, and he sizzles. And Gruak, it does actually smell like a turd covered in burnt hair right now after all that magic goes off.
Ooh.
Ugh. Ugh. All right. I think that's going to be it for you, unless you want to move some more. Anything else from you, Farland?
That's it, actually. Yeah.
All right. There you go. All right. So that bone shambler who was just struck realized that it's under attack, so it makes a decision. That decision is screw all of y'all. I'm going over here. He takes one more thing of damage, and he sits and stares at the blue orb in the water. Yay! He made it. He can worship the orb now for eternity, and that is all he can do.
Oh,
Right.
shiny, shiny, shiny.
Ah, this is one that was attacking Reggie earlier, so it's still going to continue attacking you, sir.
yay! I have friends.
Oh, it bounced on a 1. Oh, it still missed though. All right, you managed to hold it in place. Doesn't manage to cause you any damage. It swipes around again. Again, Orland's grace knocks it aside in the most ungraceful manner possible.
Yes.
Bone Shambler number 1 has been engaging Sir Parnas. It will continue to engage Sir Parnas. Another hit against the plate armor. And a hard hit this time. A loud ringing of bone on metal once again. And it swings around its other one. And this time it is parried out of the way by Sir Parnas. Sir Reginald,
Yay.
you've been instructed to fall back.
I will stop attacking recklessly, but instead I will just behave recklessly. Reggie is going to completely ignore the creatures around him and go down like he's going to run a sprint, and then just fucking Hulk smash through 10 feet of these spikes towards Gruak, and then do a high jump to finish off his movement. He's going to do a dash, not a disengage, so there will be attacks of opportunity. The first one that would hit me, I'm going to trigger Orland's Grace again. So I'm just going to leave it on, if that's okay with you. And just spin that.
I want to assist. I hold him down the staff and he can grab it and I catapult him behind me.
Lol. So it takes my full movement and that jump to get through this. And then I have 20 more feet from the disengage that I'll go after I damn near clothesline Gruak.
All right, so you're doing a high jump, so that's 3 plus one of your strength modifier is in feet.
Yep. Which would be I can jump up. Let me double check. 7 feet in the air,
So
which
you
should
can
be
easily,
plenty.
yeah, you can easily make it up there on this movement turn. All right, so you barrel rush through there. So let's take that damage. Back, 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 back. And 3 attacks of opportunity against your armor class of whatever you currently have set
23.
at. There you go. Here it comes, sir. Are you ready?
I
can
hope
still
I
hit you.
live.
I can still hit you here. So
Right.
attack
I
number
think
1.
I've officially dealt more damage to Reggie than the enemies have.
Yep. 1 miss. Second attack of opportunity. is also a miss. And the third attack of opportunity, Orland's Grace. You better thank her tomorrow with an oil rub or something.
Hmm.
There you go. All 3 attacks of opportunity miss.
Excellent.
And you land right there on the step in Gruak's arms, and then he catapults you,
Yep.
apparently.
I will continue on my way. 5, 10, 15. I don't want to run over Farland, though. So instead, I will run over Ayuki.
She's already mad at you. You will need to jump over that big-ass hole in the stairs, though, if you're going to run straight up.
Okay. I'll go that way then, yeah. Do you
Easily
mind if
done,
I...
though.
Yeah.
Easily done, though. You don't need an athletics check because you don't need extra feet. All right.
That is it for me.
All right. Canceling out your move. And Mary.
All right, I'm going to bonus action Hail of Thorns.
Ready? Aim. Fire.
Take a shot at that one.
You let it rip. I believe in you this time. There it is.
Oh, thank fuck. Okay. So it takes this much damage.
Uh-huh.
In addition to this. Oh wait. No, hang on. That's
Takes half damage, apparently.
oh, hang on. I need to target the whole crew over there for the
Okay.
for the save.
There you go.
And then I just hit the damage button and should apply.
Correct. However you see it there. Failures, and half damages.
Hey, we all see that you also shot him, right?
Yeah.
He's fine. He's fine. He's got plate mail. And as Mary has now put on a bumper sticker, he's already dead.
No, that's fair.
And then I'm gonna try and just finish off the one who's staring at the orb.
Oh, leave him alone.
It's okay, I
Good.
can't hit shit.
I'm glad you missed. He has one happy moment in his life to stare at the orb, and you're trying to ruin it for him. Rude. Gruak.
No, I'm going to ruin it for him.
Don't you hurt my precious little bone shambler, sir.
Yeah, I would like to go like right on the edge here and
You
give
can.
him one with the staff from above with the pointy bit.
Right, so you're gonna have to stab down with the sharp end of
Yeah.
your quarterstaff here. All right, let him rip. Miss. This is the one time I'm not gonna be unbiased. Miss. You leave that precious little guy alone.
Oh, you demon!
He's gonna have little children of his own, and he's gonna tell them about the time he stared at the blue orb for eternity. All right.
I moved back to.
You know what's even funnier about it? So this is what that looks like, okay? Because it's not that you missed him, because he's not moving, right? He's literally just standing there staring at it. So you come down the steps thinking he's an easy target. You actually step on a loose piece of rubble that's on the step, and you slip, and you slide down into position, and then you have to catch yourself before you flip over the side and fall onto the ground. So that's kind of what happened to you.
Reggie, can you please just pick up a large broken chunk of those stairs right in front of you and just lob it?
Leave him alone! Leave Brittany alone!
And I would help Sarisa would help her go around that hole there up on the platform.
Yeah, she does. She looks very rough. So any help that you can have to help her up the steps is fine. That one doesn't actually do an attack of opportunity either, because it literally is just staring in awe at the blue orb in the water. So it's got its attention. All right, Mr. Gruak, you're done.
Yes.
You're done with life. So Bones, let me check something here. My coding. Bone Shambler 5. Are you tagged? No. Maybe. Could be tagged. There you are. Okay, let me reread this real quick. Don't mind me. I'm just, supposed to know my job, but I don't. It's fine.
We're all in the adult workforce. We know no one knows what they're doing.
Listen, I'm old and decrepit. I can't remember much, you say.
We're all just making this shit up.
Me wearing suit. Me important.
Okay, so her turn starts. She maintains that spell. And she hits him with another 5 points of damage. Wait a minute. Was the guy she already connected to, he's dead, isn't he?
Yeah.
I think he died already, so her witch spell is no longer a witch spell.
Which spell?
No, Bold Saunter is there.
Is he? Oh no! No! It automatically takes 5 points of damage. No. No. Bold, where are you at? Bold Saunter. He was the best of us.
Agabo, you bloodthirsty orc.
Why am I not finding this bone shambler? There he is. Oh! Makes me sad.
Oh.
It literally explodes into 1,000 chunky pieces from the witch bolt that was connected to it. And it is no more. You stop it! You stop it, Reggie! You stop it, Reggie. All right. Well, she
Oh, I
cancels
did not do that.
She cancels her witch bolt. It's no longer required, and she starts running up the steps. Kind of limping a little
Ooh.
bit, favoring that
Hey,
side.
she wasn't too rough going by Farland, was she? I didn't see her stop and like give a curtsy or anything. I just want to make sure she was nice on her way by.
She already gave her a hug and said thank you. That's
I'm
about
trying to make sure Reggie doesn't backhand her in the back of the head for being rude to Farland.
Yeah, no, Reggie knows you're in a combat
Okay.
situation and that bowing and scraping on the ground, not the best idea in the middle of a fight.
Comes in the Vassarus.
So she kind of heads by and she's standing at the entrance into that tunnel that leads back to the other part of the city, waiting for you guys. That's what she's going to do. And
You must gather your party before adventuring forth.
what is going on here? Why is she targeting herself? Hold up.
Narcissist.
She is. She's targeted herself. Remove. Oh, I didn't read the spell. That's why I'm an idiot. Okay, cancel the spell. Done. All right. All right. So it is this bone shambler's turn. It is more interested in the blue stone, so it moves 20 feet here. Takes damage from all those spiky growths. Or not. Mary, I want spiky
Sorry.
growth damage.
I'm trying to get targets on things.
Shambler number 5. Remember, you don't have to target. With the spell, you can literally drop the damage dice on his token. And it will
That's
hit him.
true. How many spaces was it?
He moved 2. So the only time I use targeting is if it's a multi-target spell, usually is what I do. My preferred method is just drop my attack and damage dice right onto the token I'm attacking.
So if I wasn't rolling so many of them, I'd probably be doing that.
That's just true. You have to roll twice. All right. Bono, Shambler number 5. That's as far as he can get. He's done for the night. Shambler number 2. He's got choices to make. His choice is the orb. He moves 2 squares and takes lots of damage. Rip, tear, shred. Man,
Which
that
one of you
spell's
sick
nasty.
bastards did the blood splatter?
Which one? The purple one?
Yeah.
That's me. When they die, they leave
I love
purple
you.
ooze behind. They leave purpley ooze behind. So, all right. So this one decides it wants the blue orb too, and it takes damage as it gets shredded on its little spikes. And this bone shambler right there has to make a decision. He decides he wants to kill the knight, so he moves 1 square and takes damage, and then he begins attacking the knight. He misses with his first attack. He swings around with the second bone claw and also gets parried by the knight. He is done. Zealous dude. He has a choice. He really hasn't made a choice lately. His choice is to stay in well away on Sir Parnas, and he is okay with that because he's got plans next turn. That is a miss, and another bone shambler swipes at him. That one's going to bounce off the body armor, causing a dent worth 8 points of damage, passing it on. Bone shambler, the blocky one, he exploded, and he's going to turn into the thing that Reggie likes. Purple ooze. Ooh, splattered all over the rocks. All right, Sir Parnas is ready. So let me see here. He is going to do a thing. He's going to do a thing, and he needs... I don't have his spells actually encoded, so he needs to move. He's going to move. So he's going to take damage twice as he moves into this position here. So hit him up with some damage.
MVP for the other team, girl.
I'm just MVP overall for everything.
Oh,
in
that's
this
true. You
combat.
DPS like a motherfucker.
All right. So he walks into the middle of all of them so that he can catch every single one of them. And he proceeds to cast his big boom, a spell that he has not used in over 1,000 years. He's not even sure he can do it still. But he was the paladin of Azarus, just like you are the chosen of Azarus, Farland. He was the paladin of her, which is why he did not succumb to the evils when he died in battle and turned into the undead. He came back just the same dude as he was when he was alive. So he did not become part of the puppet army. He was his own man and led one of the counteroffenses of the undead that he was able to turn to his cause. He's quite a famous dude for anybody that gets a good history roll. But let me see here. Where does that spell go? Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? Nope. There it is. All right. He is going to send out the darkest of emotions that are still welled up inside him from his days as a member of the Legion of Light. He was still undead and still harbored such horrible thoughts of destroying the living, but he was unique in that he was able to fight off such urges. Now he drops it and unleashes his fury and anger upon those who have tried to harm his new allies. He casts Hellfire Orb, causing 10d6 fire damage to everybody that's inside his blast circle. So, saving throws, everybody. We got a bunch of failures. Everybody failed except for one dude who takes half damage. So, he's going to roll this. Unfortunately, the necrotic damage does not help him, although it is full of bitter hatred and rage. So, Jiminy Christmas. Are y'all ready for this? Holy shit.
Oh,
It
So-
straight up crashed Fantasy Grounds for me.
goodbye.
Get wrecked, Mary. Get wrecked.
Oh, okay, it's back. It's back.
Okay, so he unleashes this just blistering, searing like shockwave of dark, like burning fire with licks of black lightning rolling around the fire. Just shoots out from the center of where he's standing, and absolutely just blows all this shit completely to pieces, except for one dude who's still standing and is more interested in that orb than he is in this knight who just literally did the big boom. And he wasn't able to do that when you were all over here fighting everything. So That is all he can do for the day. So he drops to one knee, absolutely exhausted from his efforts of letting that out, and he cannot move for this turn. Ayuki's like, holy mother of Azarus! Okay. She leans over to you, Farland. It's like,
Where is
we need to keep him.
Ayuki?
I'm on top of her.
Reggie's being a perverted old man.
That's where my movement ended, motherfucker.
Smacks Reggie with her staff. Get off my.
Get off my land.
I'd
Get
like
over
permission
there.
to move, DM.
There you go.
She hit
All
me
right.
with a staff.
So she slides out from under you and kind of walks over there, and she's like, whoa, holy mother of Azarus. Oh, we need to keep this one around, Lady Farland. And that's it for her. She's like, we got to go. Let's get out of here. There's only one left. Lady Farland, you do have the guy in sight. You could hit him with a sacred flame from there, I think.
Oh, that's what I plan to do.
Oh, that's what I plan to do.
Is Sacred Flame 60 feet?
Is that 60 feet though? It is 60 feet though.
Damn. I think I'm just so used to Pathfinder and everything being 30 feet. Hearing 60 feet is just like really, really nice.
Yeah, let me double check, but I think so. Yeah, it's a 60 footer. All right. Yeah, he failed his saving throw. Hit him with that radiant damage. Burn him to a crisp.
Yay, 5 damage.
You had the ability to do 20. No, 16, and you did 5. You know what?
Hey, I'm gonna take what I can take.
Okay, yeah, there you go. All right. Your sacred flame does burn through him, along with all the fire that he already took. But he is still standing, but there's barely anything of him left. He's holding on by a thin piece of that gunk. Ew. All right, Sarissa's falling back to the tunnel. She's like, come on, let's get out of here. After she's like, holy, whoa.
Yeah, she'll follow.
All right. Is that the end of you? Past the Duchy. And I'm just going to delete that Bone Shambler and that Bone Shambler. And it will be Reggie's turn when you pass your turn. Yes. All right. Reggie, you felt the heat on that one. And you did too, Greg. That was hot. Like the fires of hell himself just erupted out of the ground. All right. It was an impressive display, though. You haven't seen damage like that since since y'all burned down that town under Lady Prideone's request. Burn everything that belongs
That's
to them.
a wonderful thing to come back to as Reggie stops raging.
You get a flashback for a second of you setting fire to those houses with the 32 orphaned kids inside.
What have I done?
I don't think they were orphan kids, but there were kids.
Why am I sober? Why am I alive? He'll look around. Mary, what are we doing?
Follow Farland. I think we're leaving.
Yep. And Reggie, as the rage wears off, the pain in your body becomes evident. And why am I bleeding so much?
As Reggie's walking away, I will point out to the absolute carnage that we caused. Just be like, good work out there.
I appreciate it, I think.
He needs a rest and a bottle of booze.
He's going to eat his last healing potion. Oh, sorry, he's not raging anymore. He'll drink his last healing potion.
I eat the glass too.
No, it's a healing potion.
Yes, I love eating glass.
Waste not, want not, right? All right, good sir. You heal for 7 points of damage.
I couldn't even see anything move. All right.
Well, that's because you have 1,000,000 hit points, sir.
Church. All right, that is it for Reggie. Old man walks over here. As a matter of fact, he's got Orland's Grace out. He'll use her to as a cane when he needs to.
I'm adding that to your lists of despicable behavior.
Dude, it would be the stupidest thing to do with a normal sword, but since she's the epitome of graceful sharpness and magical, she bites into the stone just enough to make it a very good cane.
It would also be foolish for somebody who didn't have a giant steel gauntlet on their hand, too.
True.
All right. If that's it, pass it on to Mary. Mary, what are you going to do? You just going to let's get out of here?
No, I'm gonna finish off the one that's remaining. Obviously.
Oh, I see.
The fuck do you take me for?
I don't
Completionist
know.
here.
I'm pretty sure we're getting a rest after this. I'm gonna drop
Damn
Spike
it,
Grove.
Mary.
Dropping Spike Grove. All right, let me do that for you. Boop. Spike Grove is gone.
And then I'm gonna cast Zephyr Strike on myself.
Okay. Whoa. There's the effects being added. No way.
Sharpshooter.
Where are you fucking Danny Glover from Lethal Weapon 2? No way you live. No way you
Yeah,
live.
basically.
Zing! Shoo, pop! That's a hit. Overall good damage. It goes right through the what is kind of maybe the head, but it's enough to tear it apart, and all the bones and slop just splatters into the water.
And then I will
You
turn
have
and start walking away with the
Yeah,
rest of the group.
You have completely murdered everything. It all turns into just pools of purple floating in the water.
I'm still really mad about all those other misses.
Dude,
All right.
why did you taunt the DM? You know he's vengeful. Why would
I
you
am
say
not.
that shit? Oh, we're
I
gonna get a rest. That'll be nice.
Oh, what?
Guarantee
Hey
he's gonna
guys,
kick our
Look,
shit
man.
in.
thanks for rescuing my daughter. I got another quest for you. Fuck you.
I've still got a second level slot left. I just wasted a level 1 for that.
All right, with everything destroyed, everybody regroups up there together, including your undead knight friend. So he joins you up here, and you all start heading back into the other part of the city.
Hey, we take a short rest or something?
Do you want to stay down here for more time, or you just want to get the hell out?
Also, Farlin, are we supposed to just leave the thing down there?
There was no
I'm
mention
not-
of it. There's no mention of it.
I'm not gonna fucking touch that thing to take it with.
Well, is it safe to just leave it on the ground?
You
Not
can
my
put it in a
problem.
knapsack.
Oh my god, is that actually is that in character speech? Because that would be the first time y'all heard Farland curse. I'm not fucking touching that thing.
No.
That would be amazing. I'm not fucking touching that
Like
thing.
you clearly seem to know what's going on with it. Is it safe? Should we like wrap it in like a burlap sack and bring it with us without touching it?
Gruak would just walk past them. Gruak tired. Gruak wants rest.
I don't know if we should even mess with it. She would like turn to sorry
Sarissa?
Sarissa, yeah, sorry. Did you intend to bring this back with you?
I thought it was some kind of ancient treasure, but apparently it turned out to not be. It turned out to be cursed. Do you know what it is?
Vaguely, yes.
I'll tell my father about it and he can deal with it. I just want to get the hell out of here. I've lost my entire team. I'm hurt. You guys look absolutely like shit. You're all torn up too. Can we go, please?
Sure.
If you
As
wish,
long as it's
I'll
safe
go
to leave
back
it.
for it.
That's
Hell if I know. I don't know. Lady Farland, is it safe to leave? I don't know. I don't want to touch it. It's cursed. I still don't know how you got it off of me.
Leave, but I don't think anyone will come down here to mess with it.
okay.
At least for the time being.
1 week later.
Out of sight, out of mind, I suppose.
All the bone shamblers come back to life.
Gruak is already down the tunnel.
All right. So you guys are just one by one. You file down the tunnel quickly. And
I
Sarissa's
wouldn't say
kind of,
quickly.
well, as quickly as a bunch of wounded, absolutely bleary-eyed, tired people can be. Sarissa kind of is leading the way at this point, unless somebody forcefully throws her into the back. But she's already been through here and knows everything. She does crouch at the opening to the other end to pause for a second, because across the bridge on the other side, she sees the Mana Storm currently raging over there in the building where Sir Parnas came out of. It's currently tearing that building to shreds. She's like, great. Ugh, that fucking thing is still here. Did you have the pleasure of running into it?
Yeah, it was pretty pleasant, all things considered.
Yeah, it killed 2 of my men instantly.
What the hell is that thing?
If 2 of your men went down to that thing instantly, you probably should not have been down here.
We were not prepared.
Clearly.
Yeah, I will admit this was a stupid idea, and my men paid for it. And my father's probably going to yell my ears off when we get back, but at least I'm alive, and I have you to thank for that.
Learn if you live.
So she kind of holds everybody up here, and those of y'all that are at the front of the mouth, y'all can watch it too as it swirls around, shredding the building and stuff, and then it just vanishes out of existence again. She's like, "Let's go, move, run!" And that's where the bridge of Kazakh Doom music starts playing from Lord of the Rings as y'all run across the bridge again, jumping across, trying quickly to get out of the way before it reappears. It reappears and kills Mary.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
You're like,
All right.
okay. So you guys managed to get out of here. By the way, Mary, your bow and your cloak are still glowing. By the way, yours too, Gruak. When you got struck, your cloak of fire resistance is still glowing, but your cloak of protection is still glowing. And
Like it was glowing the entire time we weren't even in the area, or
because the whole time you were in here fighting, it's been glowing the entire time.
Gruak
Okay.
doesn't care. He's just walking
Yeah,
towards the exit, mumbling, "Oh, Tashada, fighting
If you
all the
wanted-
time in dark underground. Why? Rah, rah, rah."
He's angry. So Mary and Greg, y'all can both make Arcana checks here as you move along, to see if you actually know what this glowing means. Not bad, not bad at all. All right, Mary's got a 14. Greg, what you got for being the Arcana area? Can't it be nature?
What's arcane? Oh, it is.
It's at the top. Arcana. Oh, you got robbed. You got robbed, Greg. You have no clue because it's not nature driven. Those mana storms are not naturally occurring, so you have no clue what it is. But Mary, you kind of noticed, even though we didn't attune to it, you think your weapons may have been strengthened by all that raw magic power that shot straight through your body into them. So effectual wise, Mary, once you kind of reattune to everything, your bow is now a +2, and your cloak is a +2 of protection. And
yeah,
Ooh.
okay.
was
Yep.
that Orland's Grace?
Sorry, Reggie, you never got struck by it. So
So is it supposed to affect everything on my person?
if it's magical, if it's got
I
magic,
do also have my +1 spear as well.
the Dragon Stalker Spear.
Yep.
Yep, that would be a +2 spear now also.
Damn. All right.
And the,
Oh, by the way, last time I did already a check when it appeared the first time.
yes, to figure out what it was, but you didn't roll high enough to figure out that it can strengthen magic
Oh,
items.
yeah.
You just knew it destroys everything and very bad for environment.
Yeah,
It is not
I figured out that
environmentally
is attracted by magical items.
It's definitely drawn to magic.
Yeah.
But you didn't know that it would supercharge them. And
Oh,
Mary,
okay.
you didn't roll high. You didn't roll high enough, Mary, to know if it's permanent or if it's just temporary. So I guess you'll find that out
Fair enough.
at some point. So and Gruak, I'm looking at your inventory real quick. Gruak, you got any other? You just got the.
Do
cloak
they
of the power,
actually
right?
like functionally glow?
Yes, they have a very light glow to them. It's barely giving off. It's barely giving off any like candlelight. It's not even bright as a candle. It's very dull.
Okay,
Get
so like
wrecked,
it won't
Mary.
reveal me in the dark.
Well, kind of. It does reveal 1 5-foot square in dim light.
Hey, you want to exchange a cloak for a cloak?
I will just put a regular burlap sack over my shoulders to cover everything else.
So
That's
the
practical as fuck.
glow may fade in time. The effects may fade in time. You just don't know. You'd have to seek out the help of a wizard to kind of examine your equipment, or an enchanter. An enchanter might be able to tell you what's what also. But all right, so you guys make it back safely. The mana storm does not incinerate y'all as y'all haul as much ass as possible, spurred on by the promise of warm beds, full bellies, and a good night's sleep. You manage to get yourselves all the way back up into the main city, or the underground city here of the Vampire Nation, and you escort Sarissa back into Lord Kirst's throne room. And of course, there are guards that you do run into. Obviously, they got guards in tunnels and stuff. When they see Lady Sarissa coming, they do salute her. They do the whole forearm across the chest type salute, and they're like, "Lady Sarissa, you look like you've seen better days. Tell my father I have survived. At once. We will escort you to your father. Let's go." And so you're brought into the chamber. That ballroom party that was going on a few hours ago has ceased. Most vampires have gone. There are some that are lingering in the corners, just carrying on casual conversations with each other. And Kirst is sitting in his throne like David Bowie in Labyrinth. He's sitting with his legs draped over one of the armrests and his back leaning against the other. He's just kind of sitting there. And Renee is laying against his thigh, his half-naked manservant sitting on the ground. His wife is nowhere to be seen. So he's just kind of sitting there looking like he's absolutely bored. But when Sarissa enters into the side chamber with all of you covered in blood, gore, wounds, dirt, grime, wet, soggy clothing, for those of you who fell into the river, it's sort of dry by now, but it's still got that little dampness to it. He kind of pushes Renee to the side like he's get out of the way. He kind of hops up and he trots down the steps, jumps in front of his daughter on the last step. Not very king-like, more like a child, skipping down a pair of steps. Lands in front of her. He grabs her by the shoulders and looks her over, and then he draws her into an embrace. And as he's looking over her shoulder at the rest of y'all standing in the back there, he says, "Thank you," in an earnest voice. "Thank you."
Can we pop up the pictures again?
Yes, we may. I have the image records right here. So this is what's going on here. Image records, NPC, portraits, Lord Kirst first. There he is, Mr. Amelon Kirst. Share this with the party, or unshare this with the party. What did I do with my life? There he is. Okay, share with party. So that's him hugging away, and his daughter is this one right here. And Renee is also in the room, so we'll bring up Renee also. There we go. All right, so those are the three principal NPCs that are in the room with you guys, besides Sir Pardos in the back. It's like, "I have returned to you, Father, in less of a whole state than I was when I left." "What did you find down there?" "Nightmares and cursed objects, things better left buried in the past." "I will have the tunnel sealed then. I believe that is the correct course of action, Father." He kind of gives her another hug again. Renee stands up, kind of represents himself. Not that he's wearing much. He just kind of adjusts his pants, makes sure that the cross around his neck. He is wearing a cross necklace. Doesn't seem to be bothering him. It's not a Christian cross, though, so whose cross could it possibly be? Because it's got more of jagged edges on it. Or not jagged edges, pointed edges. So, but he kind of gives a bow to Sarissa, and he speaks in a very soft, soft-spoken voice, like, "Welcome home, Lady Kirst. I am pleased. I am as much pleased as your father at your return. It is good to see your beautiful face once more." "Thank you, Renee. I appreciate it." Right now, Father, my friends need tending to. They are wounded, they are tired, they are hungry, as am I. We need to rest. Very well. My home is your home, my friends. I will have rooms arranged for you so that you may stay in our protection as you heal yourselves, fill your bellies with good food, and get some rest. And
Thank you.
all debts are paid. You owe us nothing, and you will not be jailed for the deaths of the twins. We had to let Warmond go as well, as he was indeed on official business for the king. But I will be sending the king a strongly worded letter in regard to the methods that his night stalkers use. I would like my people to be involved in the judicial process when my people are accused of such things in the future. But that is not for your concern. For now, Renee, see to our guests. Make sure that they have everything that they need. At once, my beautiful Lord Kirst. If you would all follow me, I shall take care of each and every one of your needs. And he turns and he waits for y'all to get in line behind him. Do y'all follow him, or do you like, screw this, we're going back up to the top?
Good, I'm following.
I'm following.
Follow Renee. All right.
No.
Gorak
Farley?
wants to go to the lake, have bath, and sleep in forest.
Well, we're fresh out of a forest down here. Unfortunately, all lakes, my friend. So if you want such things, I'm afraid we cannot offer them to you. You will have to seek them elsewhere.
Where is this elsewhere? Wanna go elsewhere.
Very well. I shall arrange for you to be returned to the surface. Where shall your friends meet you when they have rested?
They know place.
Are you going to go back to Hotha?
Yeah. Having a bath in that lake there, and then sleeping in the forest.
All right, you're going as far away as possible from this place. So that walk for you, eventually, a bag has to be put over your head again so that you can't see. They don't want you to know the entrances into and out of the place, so they put a bag over your head. Do you resist?
No.
All right, they say it's for their protection as well as yours. They lead you out. You're led out after about a 10-minute walk. You're taken into kind of the dock areas that you're familiar with already, and brought into an alley, and your hood is removed, and you're told that you're free, and thank you for your service to our kingdom. We appreciate everything. And you know who it is that escorted you? It's the guy that shot the arrow, the
No.
warning arrow.
Fuck you.
Eat a dick, Reggie. All right, so you have to spend. Let's see. That was in the morning. So it's actually about mid-afternoon by the time you're released to the surface here. So it's full daylight. So you have ahead of you about an hour's walk.
Sunlight finally.
Yeah, the sun is well. It's partly cloudy right now, but the sun does peek through ever so often as the clouds are blown in a southwesterly direction, coming in from the ocean to the east. Your walk back to Hotha takes about an hour of moving through the city, unless you find some of the rickshaws to carry you. And I feel sorry for those rickshaw drivers because your ass weighs like 300 pounds.
Just walking.
One way or the other, you get back to the lake. Meanwhile, underground, you are all taken into rather fine accommodations. Like the rooms you're given are all full of like queen size beds, king size beds covered in the finest clean sheets and silk and all this other stuff. The rooms are decorated with beautiful pieces of art and plush carpeting on the floors and all that. None of that shit matters because you're all so dead you just want to face plant into the beds probably.
Yep.
Do any of y'all want to take a
dirty.
bath first?
Nope. In my armor. Just
In the
straight into
armor.
that bed.
Done. He takes up the entire bed, so nobody's sleeping in the bed with Reggie. He's taking the whole thing up.
Is there a bath nearby?
As you ask Renee, is there a place where we can bathe? He's like, of course. I shall have hot baths prepared for how many of you?
I'll certainly take one.
Any other takers? My lady, Farlin, would you like a bath before you retire for the evening?
She pauses and looks down at her clothes. That would be wonderful.
Very well. We will see to the cleaning of your clothing and your robe as well. Apparently, this one will have to wait until tomorrow. All right, so everybody Wang Chung tonight. I'm going to give you all a long rest. It's literally been over a year since y'all have had a long rest.
Yeah.
Game time. Let me see here. Long rest these people. Where's that at? I would like to give them menu resting. I would like to give everybody a long rest. You are also awarded XP for completing this quest tonight.
Oh my god, I get all my spells back, right?
Yeah, it should
Yep.
have automatically done all that for you. Should have cleared all your
Holy
boxes.
shit.
So
It's
you
a
are more
goddamn
powerful.
miracle.
You are more powerful than they can possibly imagine.
Don't worry,
Dude.
Reggie still had 2 more rages. As long as we got in short rests, we would have survived maybe.
So as you guys take your baths and everything, food is brought to you. It is absolutely like luxurious, like noble type food, full of flavor and taste. Like, why the hell do vampires eat this shit? They can if they want. They usually regurgitate it up afterwards, out of the eyesight of company. But no, they have guests down here that are living all the time. Living people are welcome down here. They just need to behave themselves, and the vampires will do their best to behave as well. So, why ever there's food down here, it doesn't matter. It's absolutely delicious. And once you all have full bellies, if you weren't tired before after your bath, y'all are wasted. Y'all just all pass out into your respective beds. You, Gruak, as you come marching into the forest, you already know the path now to get into the Grove of Hatha. And I'll give you a reminder of what Hatha looked like for you, sir. She is right over here. And of course,
yeah, didn't have Reggie a crush on her?
I think Reggie found her attractive. I'm not sure. Reggie, did you find this attractive whenever you met her?
I do not remember. It's been so long.
Yeah, it has been a while. So, but there she is. And of course, you cannot forget Mr. Gruak. Never more than 5 feet away from her is Bark Billow.
Oh, friend.
Yeah. So as you come wandering in at about, it's about 5 p.m. So the sun's getting a little low in the sky, not quite sunsetting yet. But you come in there absolutely tired, leaning on your quarterstaff for support. And Bark Billow says in Treloran, just like, "Oh my goodness, look at him, Hatha. He looks terrible." Hatha kind of turns around. She does understand Treloran, so she kind of turns around. She is holding like this bundle of flowers in her arms, like a baby, just like you see in the photo there. All kinds of beautiful purples and blue flower petals. And she's like, she gets a little wide-eyed. She's like, "Oh my goodness, Gruak, what happened to you? You look terrible."
Too much fighting, too much underground. Need fresh water to bath and feel air and see sky. So tired, need sleep.
Of course, you are more than welcome here. Bark Billow, tend to his needs, please. Of course, my lady. This way, Gruak. I shall help you.
Thank you, friend.
He picks you up and he hurls you like a log into the lake. This is my help! Oh! Splash. You walk into the waters. They are refreshing and cool. All the dirt and mud that was on you just washes away and sinks into the waters below. You kind of float on your back, looking up to the partly cloudy sky, and the thoughts of "it's good to be alive" enter your little head. And I think that is where we will pause the game for tonight. Well done, everybody. You are out of that quest line. Hooray! You can get back to your main quest unless you want to go tackle the ship next game session. More XP waiting for you out on the ocean. There's more XP waiting for you out on the ocean.
Well, it's not underground, so I would take that.
True.
But it is over the water.
It is.
I
It
guess
is
it's the
out in the
sunlight's the more important thing, right?
That's right. Hey, he doesn't mind water. He'll suck it up.
Yeah.
He absorbs it all. And then instead of being 300 pounds, he's now like 500 pounds because he's drenched with water in his bark.
And I
That's
got quite
okay.
some spells that are very useful, but only when we are outside and there's a clear sky or some
Yes,
nature
sir.
around. We always,
You have
No
access.
more of that.
yeah, we always
got-
fight in these dungeons where nothing supports that.
You got Call Lightning, which is one of the best druid
Yeah.
spells you could possibly have in your
It's
repertoire.
honestly just one of the best spells, period.
Yeah, and
It
plant
really is.
growth and stuff.
Yeah, I played a Thunder Cleric, and that was like my go-to spell. Shit does so much damage.
And it stays forever too. Oh my god, it just
Yeah,
lingers.
it's like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's like boom, 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 boom.
And it's
So-
a minor AoE. Like, oh, it's just so good.
Superpower, superpowered. All right, everybody. Close down your character sheets. This session went very good. Y'all did very
Yes.
well. And I will. I'll update your. Those of you who have magic equipment, if you didn't already update it, I'll make sure to update it for you. I will code Farland's Grace for you, Reggie, so you have action buttons on it.
Farland's Grace.
Farland's Grace, yes. I've
I like
changed
the idea
name
of calling it Orland's Disgrace from now on.
Do not disrespect it any
I
further.
have that. That's my
I know.
entry for when I do that.
I'm aware. I like the idea of referring to it as that now.
Not in
like it.
earshot. Not in earshot. You know, this is a semi-sentient weapon. It can unattune from you.
Yes.
Just saying.
Earlier my intent was to have him let go of his short sword and go to draw a weapon and have Orland's Grace draw itself. But I'd already said
on my
enough.
watch. Not on my watch.
That's right.
Awesome, awesome. All right, well done.
Out of
everybody.
combat, does Reggie take care of his weapons?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
He does not go out of his way. Like, he is not an obsessive sharpener or anything like that.
But he does like blade oil and the
yeah.
like.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's done that once that I can remember, where y'all were sitting in like a tavern. He was just kind of idly doing it because it was something to do while y'all were chatting. So he's just like, I'm cleaning my blade. Make sure it's nice and ready to go.
He did it more when y'all first met. He has been kind of drinking a lot more lately.
He's been through some stuff, sir. He's been through some stuff.
Yeah, that's the thing.
All right. Anything going to keep anybody from next Monday? I'm good to go on next Monday as well.
Don't think so. I'm out of school now. So
Yep.
For the summer.
All right. Hallelujah.
I think I'm good.
All right.
It's
Good night,
a
chat.
vacation day, so
Good night,
Chat,
chat.
thank you for
positive.
Thank you,
Okay, I love
chat.
you. Bye-bye.
Good
Goodbye,
night, chat.
chat. We love you, chat. Goodbye. Okay, yeah, we're on a roll.